body and the big floating head that is Valentin. Jesus. When did that happen?
Last blood, the rock stream.
Oh!
Changed it. You never went back to change it, so I didn't say anything.
Change what?
The size of it.
When did that... I don't remember that happening.
I did it like towards the last hour or something.
He's always a sad guy. Yes, hello everybody. Welcome. Jesus, I am super tired today, but it's been a very, very good day. I saw a dentist, had to pay them a lot of money, and then I found a lot of money. Like $600 level, I found a lot of money, which is really nice.
In a white bag in a park.
No, it was really interesting. See, all I had to do was walk up to the bank lady and hand her a note, and then just said, hey, you dropped this $600. Anyways,
try it at home.
Yeah, try it at home, kids. Welcome. So, the last Making Waves campaign session was a little chaotic, from what I have heard. I don't remember most of it. Just to be fully upfront with you, chat, the players already know I jump scaring myself. Appo, I don't know when you got on my head, but you're welcome to stay there for as long as you feel comfortable.
All right.
But yeah, it has been an eventful day. There's been a big Fantasy Grounds update too, so I got to see what's going on with that. Meaning that today I am mostly recovering from us trying to do a drinking session. So, we've got some Hero Factory announcements first, so I'm going to try to get through really quickly because we're already late.
Damn, homie.
Hey,
nice
thanks for the
cock.
sub, Appo, and congratulations for
dancing
17 months.
Can't
wow,
wait for
holy
Ruby
shit.
to forget another session.
Fuck. There's no way I'm going to forget another session. No one's going to tip that other $60 again tonight. What was I going to say?
Don't make me.
You wouldn't, coward. Where was I? Right, Hero Factory announcements. I'm gonna go through them really quickly. Undyne did a Kobeni cosplay. Check out her Twitter. Aiko, still doing a partner push. Please go follow and tune in anytime you see her live, as it helps her numbers go. And Valtria and Aiko are getting some merch done. As long as everything goes well, that should go on pre-orders within the next few weeks. It will be a 6-week pre-order. The cups will be $15 per cup. There is a shipping cost of $19 to the US and Canada from where we're sending them from, but we're looking into bundling the cups so you can buy two and maybe save on shipping. And there will be, during the pre-orders, a 15% discount code that y'all will be able to use. So that's that. Without further ado, who wants to recap last session for us? Because it certainly can't be me. Alright, about to voluntold someone. We're going to roll a 6-sided dice. That would be 5, making it... Warlock!
Hello, I'm Warlock.
It should have been Warlock. He was there watching most of the session anyway.
Which I feel terrible about. Go ahead, Warlock.
You don't even remember doing that.
I can regret Drunk River's actions.
No, Drunk River is a different person. Can't
He
even
basically
judge
is.
you for things that Drunk River did.
He basically is, yeah.
There it is. Okay. Let's see. So what happened last session was the rest of the party, which was everybody except Shirk, was on the east side of the map, where the cliff face, where there was a cliff face with the building, and they were looking for loot and looking for supplies, only to find the grave shell, which was on one side of the map, and this party was split by the lake. Half the party spent most of their time trying to jog their way over there, while the other half were trying to fight the grave shell. Luckily for them, an ally dropped, specifically from the waterfall. Victor Diamond. They fought the grave shell. They got impaled by it. I think it was Murda.
Speaking of which, give me a second. Eldritch, why the fuck are you here?
What?
What? Are you playing in this campaign?
Yes.
nearly died last
I mean,
session.
if not, I'm gonna need a refund, River.
You've already killed off his character.
Oh no, Apo, what have you done? Carry on with the the recap. I guess you're here. You paid me?
And
Yes. When you sent it,
I'm teasing. I remember that. Go ahead.
he says.
Oh, he remembers the money.
Oh shit! I gotta.
He needs to count them all.
It's now a drinking game. Let me order it.
I picked Apple up from death or unconscious more than once that session.
Precisely.
Yeah, I remember that happening.
Definitely.
Go ahead and carry on with the recap, Warlock. We don't need to talk anymore
The
about
grave
me
shell.
being jump scared.
The grave shell impaled Thatch and Murda as they continued to try and flail around it. Victor was the goat.
And Victor's
I can't
Eldritch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was worried I had introduced another NPC.
We do have clips to help you remember from that session, River.
No,
if
I'm
you'd
good.
like.
Thank you.
Something about Bengay?
I do remember. I don't know the context of the clip because but I did download that clip and it's gonna go on my my TikTok soon. I don't know the context of the clip. I know Valentin said he put Bengay on his balls, and then
What?
Is that
Oh,
not what happened?
right.
I don't know the
Oh
context.
no! I mean, I
only
didn't put it on my ball specifically.
I only know that, like, completely unfucking prompted, last session I went off about of how the time that I had requested a Hago,
Mm-hmm.
and talking about Bengay on my balls. Because I have those clips. I have no context for it apart from apparently that this happened and I just did it with, like, utter insanity. It is a miracle I remember anything from last session. And then Red Gauge 2, because you guys made it a fucking 2-for-1 and I got crunked there as well. Alright, sorry, carry on, Warlock.
After they killed the grave shell, Victor introduced himself to everybody. Vincent, I think, recognized Victor, or at least which faction he may be allegiance to.
Sorry about that, by the way, Eldritch. In hindsight, Drunk River may have screwed you on that.
Oh, okay.
And then everybody met back at camp, to which Chastity came back, pissed off at Shirk because Dr. Liardon was still alive, and they had lost Flies by Night to the jungle.
Yeah, basically she broke up with them. She said, nah, no more topping for you.
No more sloppy toppy.
And
Okay.
then Chastity marched over to Murda, and we had our night watches, which were uneventful for all of them, except for Thatches, which he got to witness the mushroom people. I forgot what they did. They did some hand signal to you, I believe.
Like, they basically pointed to, my sword.
Oh.
Or what
They
may
gave
be
him
my real sword. Because we don't
They
know
gave him a
if,
handy.
like... No, they...
Oh,
What you
yeah,
combine-
yeah.
That's
They
what
pointed
that's
to
what you
your
that's
sword,
what
and
that's
they're-
what you call that's a wave, right?
and we are unsure if like you made like a fade deal or some shit by accepting it.
Boy, it's going to be great to find out. I can't wait to discover this at the same time as my players are. Even
boy,
worse,
I can't
if you guys fuck me up again, this is only going to get more off the rails.
No. In for a penny, in for a pound.
I guess. Okay, I guess I gotta improvise tonight pretty heavily.
Chassis was gonna speak to me.
Yeah, I know that. Shirk, Thatch, Victor, and Vincent. All of you just watched as Chastity chewed poor Shirk out. It wasn't entirely public, all of the words that were said and shouting, because she doesn't want to let anybody know that she's pissed that Liardon's alive still. But clearly, she pulled Shirk to the side, and there was a very heated argument. Shirk now returns to the rest of the group, as Chastity openly is walking over to where Myrta is, kind of off to the side.
Well,
This is a grown-up relationship. I don't want to get involved. That's what my parents always told me.
Also, two of you owe the kid money.
I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh every time I hear that voice come out of that old man's face.
What's wrong? What's wrong with my face? I am as useful as ever.
Nothing, Benjamin Button, nothing.
I can't
Vincent.
believe I'm being bullied on this tropical island.
I can't believe there's a kid that wasn't on the boat on this tropical island.
I was on the boat. You weren't on the boat. Where were you?
They saw
Actually,
me
I
on the
don't-
boat.
I actually don't know if you were on the boat. I was in the barrel the whole time.
Vincent, does your wage go down if you lose patches?
I'm a child. I can't get a wage. That would be child labor, sir.
Remember, you're not paying him a wage, you're donating to his religion.
Pretty sure child labor laws aren't quite up to date yet.
Depends on what nation you're in.
That's fair.
Does the Palatine donation go down if you lose your patches, same way it goes up if you earn them?
Well, I suppose only if I lose the badges that were bestowed upon me by you, Scoutmaster.
Then
But
you're
then
fine.
you would also need to have a good reason to remove the badges from me.
Oh, well, you haven't lost anything that I've given you yet, so you're fine then.
Oh boy!
All right, here's your seven silver pieces. Let me just inventory. Oh,
This'll go into the Vincent Growing Up Fund.
I think you're gonna have to add it manually.
Man, we're making a lot of assumptions there.
Wow, is that a threat towards the child? Scoutmaster, he just threatened a child.
I don't think it was a
Would be a
threat.
dangerous
It was
place.
just pessimism.
Wow, I got threatened by real life.
Wait, what? Are we? Oh wait, is that Joe also here or no?
Yes.
Okay, wait, what do you mean? Got threatened by real life?
So, yeah, I guess Chastity's off to go see Myrta now.
Yep. Chastity pulls you to the side, Myrta.
Can I help you?
This is getting out of hand. Shirk was the wrong person to back, clearly. He can't handle his crew. He can't handle you. And he certainly cannot handle the Dr. Liardon.
So, you're obviously here to propose something.
I need muscle for when the shit eventually hits the fan. We've already lost one person, and it's only a matter of time before Shirk loses us another.
Speaking of, what happened to Flies by Night?
Something in the jungle. Big, nasty, was at the clearing, feeding on the remains of the plant. It looked like some kind of monkey, but misshapen and malformed with fish-like parts.
So
I've never seen anything like it. It crashed through the jungle towards us and caught us off guard. We tried fighting, but very quickly were scattered.
So you don't know if she's dead.
No. No, but the last we saw, Flies by Night, saved Chuck Chastely by getting the creature's attention and then ran off deeper into the jungle.
Chuck Chastely was at the camp.
Fucking was he?
Yes.
Yep.
God.
I scared him into submission. That happened the session before the
recall
last
that
one.
now. Look, I was really junk. It is an amazing...
You were really junk.
Really junk.
Really joke.
You guys are the worst. I fucking...
You were trashed, I know.
Then instead what she says is, we didn't have enough people to clear the clearing while watching our backs because Shirk wasn't able to convince that dwarf to come with us. The boatswain Daggerfoot? We needed one more person. The creature came up behind us, threw Flies by Night maybe 50 feet. We just barely managed to escape. Last we saw, it was chasing her into the jungle.
My next question is, you said you needed muscle, right?
Yes.
What about Braca?
Brock is going to need more muscle. It's always good to have more people all on the same side, agreeing with the difficult decisions that might need to be made.
What's stopping someone, well, first of all, what is your goal? What do you want done?
I want us all to survive, don't you? And I'm willing to do whatever is needed to ensure that happens.
I definitely prefer if we survived. But no, what do you want from me?
Like I said, muscle. Just to know that you're going to be on the right side when...
There it is. That's what I was looking for. Who's the opposing side?
anyone opposing our survival.
Anyone in mind?
I have thoughts, and I bet you do too. Just if something happens, I want to know that I'm going to have your support. Or at the very least, you'll stay to the side.
Oh. So there's something you want done. And you want to be sure that I either help or don't interfere.
She stares at you. The tiefling's tail switches out behind her a few times.
I smile.
So, do we have an understanding?
For now. Whatever politics you have going on, I have no interest in.
Good. That's all I need to know for now.
For the survival is of, let's say, as many of us as possible.
Aside from dead weight, she glances over to where Dr. Liardon and Daggerfoot are. Of course.
Okay.
I personally think that our percentage of success is dropping rapidly because of opposition. And I don't think it would be best to leave the opposition to its cancerous plots. I think that the sooner that the opposition is dealt with, the more likely we'll be able to survive.
So your immediate, at least what I'm getting from the implication here, your immediate reaction is to sever the opposition.
I never said that. But when a limb is infected and beyond saving, it's important to know when to cut it off.
I find this interesting. I have no interest in interfering.
Good. And with that, she turns on her heel and walks over to where Brock is still tending to his wounds.
I return to the group. Hello, friends.
Hello, Murda. You really hate sangria, don't you?
I hate a lot of things.
Not
But that
me though,
specifically-
right?
I catch what I'm about to say, stop for a moment, turn to Vincent, kneel down, and go, "Not you, no."
Yay!
And I stand up again. So, Shirk,
Yes, Murda.
what's it like being the leader?
Yeah, feels like my arms are being torn apart, but I guess that's just natural.
Is it natural, or are we dealing with a situation in which it isn't that we can't agree, it's that we won't?
I'd say it's just a situation that we can't agree.
Then that is something we don't agree on. These people can work together. They're not going to, but they can.
I could agree to that.
And how do we do that?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just the muscle.
That means me and Shirk are the brains. Unless Victor is also a brain person.
I'm sure you geniuses can figure it out.
I know! We can have a big Palatine Jamboree!
A what now?
Now what?
A Palatine Jamboree!
As someone's still trying to recompile my notes from last session, I would love a Palatine Jamboree. It sounds like I wouldn't have to do much as the GM.
Oh my god.
What I think is we should go just on an impromptu adventure into the heart of this island. Really get in the nitty gritty of it.
I think I know which way we can go.
That sounds
In
like
my
a prelude
opinion, I
to
think
a
we should go
Palatine
searching
Jamboree.
for
Right.
Friday
Oh,
And I
night.
think I know where we can take our adventure. And I
What
point
is-
over to
What
like
is this Palatine Jamboree?
Wait,
Oh,
before...
so
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, it's basically you get a bunch of things like crawfish and shrimp and other shellfish, and then you put it in a big pot, and then you cook it, and it's like a big hot pot, and then you give it a bit of spice. In some cultures, they would call it Cajun.
So it's dinner.
A Cajun
Yes.
what?
a Cajun dinner thing, and so they
Why would you cage a
we
dinner?
just get everyone that contributes to the pot, and then we all get to eat together, and then there'll be dance and music afterwards.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind. I haven't quite met everyone yet. Good to meet everyone here.
I'm not even sure if we have all the ingredients for that.
You know,
I think we do.
make do with what we
That's-
have. There's
Yes.
fish.
That's why
gotta-
we should all get together to contribute to the big hot pot to begin with.
Is he Victor
So
just unpacking
we-
a fishing pole and tackle?
yeah, we all set off into different directions. We all bring something back to a big potluck, and then we'll all bond over food and drinks and entertainment.
I see.
Okay, well, you mentioned something about an adventure. Also,
Oh,
Just honest.
I do not know. Honestly, I've just met you all, and I don't really know what
The alcohol
or
guy's
where
here,
we
so I'm just
are.
going to, while you're chatting, just go get that, so I'll be right back. Carry on.
no, my.
I don't really know where we are. I wouldn't even know where to go looking.
That's 2 shots,
Actually,
too,
that's-
but I get it immediately, so thanks.
You're welcome.
Jerks.
Oh my god.
Carry on.
Who has the map?
Well, I believe the last person to have the map was Joe, so we'll say one of us has it. So, I'll produce the map.
The map is
Free to go
produced.
mu-
The UI has changed pretty heavily, so just you'll probably need a little bit to, what do you call it? Acclimatize yourself with it again.
Mirta just goes and mugs Joe for his map.
I mean, Joe's out here, probably like sleeping.
Yeah, he's
Joe's
taking
a
a nap.
character.
Yeah, kick for good measure.
He's like, "What are you doing?" Joe does not like it when people kick him.
I look at Victor and go, last time we kicked someone, we ripped open their jugular. Probably not a good idea.
I just look away, like,
leg.
Yeah, not a very good idea at all.
But
it was an accident.
what are these symbols on your map here? I assume the little squiggle is water, right?
Yes, the little squiggles are water. The X is the cliff face over in the east direction.
Is that
The
where
3
we,
vertical lines, those are ruins that are on top of the cliff. And the
Those-
square, that is the clearing, in which we fought some blood feasting plants.
And
that,
The
cliff
upside
is-
down V is where we are.
Okay, and that cliff is where we fought the grave shell? Or is it a different cliff?
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Hold on.
I believe that might have been the same cliff. But I wasn't there, so.
Okay then.
Might have?
I mean, you were there, you were just at a different location in the same area.
Having a real rough time. Then
Sure.
what is the so our plan is survival, of course, but what is the end game plan? How are we planning to get off this island?
That's
We have
actually
a.
a really good idea. How the hell are we going to get off this island?
We've only been
be-
here for 2 days, so we haven't really sat down and figured that out yet.
Well, we have a boatswain, Daggerfoot. He could build us a way off here.
It's bosun.
A bosun is a good man to have, but shipbuilding is a team effort.
Actually, the title is Boatswain!
Oh, sorry, sir.
Yeah, it used to be bosun, but then collectively everyone who speaks common agreed that that was stupid.
Okay,
Because
boatswain
it's
then.
very clearly spelled Boatswain.
Sorry then, boatswain.
Yeah, it's
He's not wrong.
okay.
He's not wrong. It is clearly called boatswain.
It is clearly
Then-
spelled boatswain.
Well then, now I got that cleared up.
In my language,
Building a-
he's called.
Anyway, but making a boat, that's a team and possibly weeks of work. We would need more, and let alone to make a boat for the size of the people here that could handle some sort of level of supplies till we could possibly make it to some
Hey,
passing merchant ship.
hey.
Yes?
Speaking of
What?
which, why couldn't anybody see the bird?
What bird?
Because
it
it
was
was
invisible?
in disguise.
Thank you.
I look at Chuck Chastity and crack my knuckles.
Honestly, my joke was
cringes.
a bit better. I would
Easy
say
there,
like
kid.
Invisibird. Haha, get it? Because it was an
What? My
Invisibird.
knuckles were stiff.
Oh,
Do it in another direction.
Another time zone.
do it like in SpongeBob, where he pops his knuckles and he cries.
But he cringes back and very much does not wish to push his luck with you, small child.
Hey, Chuck Chasley.
That's me! I'm Chuck Chesley!
That's right. What's a parrot's favorite shape?
Polygon!
Yep. And what is a owl's favorite subject?
Algebra!
Good.
He looks at you, and then he gets real close, and he leans in your ear. You better not be trying to steal my gig.
I save these jokes. Wait, I
The
just go.
bird.
I
The bird jokes
I saved-
are mine.
save them only for you.
Imagine Chuck Chastity is like the main villain, and we don't even know. But like it's not like he's like a main villain in disguise. It's just that he's just a main villain because we steal his jokes, and he just wants to.
What does a bird like in his salad?
What?
Crotons.
I knew the answer.
You're 10,000 years too late to ever face me.
What do you mean,
kid.
crotons?
That's what he said, crotons.
That's just misheard it. He's like, huh. That's really misheard what he says. He's like, huh. I said croutons.
What do you call a bird that's afraid to fly? A chicken.
This is gonna be our day, huh?
What kind of bird doesn't need a comb?
A bald eagle?
I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
I think we made Chuck Chastity a bit upset right now.
Alright, back to your guys' discussion as Chuck storms off.
But anyways, what do you call a farm? Well, anyways, what do you call a farm bird?
He's
A
already walked away.
pigeon.
What?
Nice.
He's gone. So then, but so you guys all don't have like a set plan on how to get out of here?
More so just an immediate plan. That's what we've been at. Which is just survival. Gather supplies so we could last, and then
Well, have you
Yes,
set up
yeah.
a proper signal or like rocks in the shape of a message or a signal fire on the beach in case of ships passing by? Victor looks
yes, we
at
just haven't
everyone.
had time for that yet, but it wouldn't be too bad an idea to implement that now.
Have we? I don't remember if it's been discussed before, but have we figured out where in the ocean we possibly could be?
Nope.
No.
Joe could with
Mer-
the proper sea chart and his navigator's kit, but he doesn't have a sea chart.
Mirta stretches. Oh no, this has been a vacation for me. A nice break from all the outer world stress.
Hi, Law. Thank you for coming.
So
I mean,
I
that's
sent you a
fine,
question,
though.
River.
You sent me a question. Yes.
Okay, so
Okay.
And yes, maybe. But
Okay.
you don't know what these general waters actually are, so you don't
Yeah.
know. What you would know is secret ways of contacting them via smoke signals. As
Okay.
long as any of them were in the area.
Okay, thank you. Well then, perhaps we should focus on starting to work on some of these contingencies of getting attention from merchant vessels. These are tropical waters. They surely have merchants coming to and fro every now and then.
It wouldn't be too bad an idea. It's a start.
I'm going to go and
No.
introduce myself to the rest of the crew around here. I don't think. I think it'd be good to get a ground level for everyone, at least so they know me at least, and I know them.
That'd be a good idea.
And Victor's gonna go wander off and just start introducing himself.
Most people's
Yes.
response is, "Whomst the fuck are you?"
Mm-hmm.
And, nobody seems interested in giving you even the time of day.
Okay.
They're like, we don't know where you came from. We don't really care. It's very much like oh, okay, yeah, you're coming up and introducing yourself to us. That's great, I guess. Thanks.
Oh, that's fair. Hey, I did.
he's like, at least I did like
The only one who seems to care is Chuck Chastely,
Oh God.
who spits
wants-
on in front of you when you approach.
I'm sorry. Everyone was doing it.
You don't steal my jokes.
Tell
I'll
him
tell
about
you
the
what.
pigeon joke.
You know
tell
what
you
my
what.
entire job was keeping people lucky and happy. That's me, Chuck Chastely.
I'll tell you what. You'll get no more bird jokes from me.
Good, you bird brain.
Not even a hint of foul play.
I'll kill you! He lunges at you again.
I just run off.
Alright, I did 4 ounces of vodka.
Okay.
There you go. Apossier.
Thank
Hold on.
you.
I know he said, well, we should make a signal, but I don't even think we have much supply for that either. Seeing as the first day they didn't chop down any wood.
And also, I hate to be the one to point this out, but if we make a smoke signal on the beach, wouldn't that also potentially attract things that are deadlier that's still inland? Perhaps we should actually do some proper scouting of the island before we start setting off, flares to alert everything that lives on this island to our presence.
You all recall the jungle path that led up towards those ruins, for instance.
Hmm.
Who knows? Maybe we can even find a boat. It's like those pirate stories I read all the time.
You might actually be onto something, Vincent. Didn't one of you find waffles with a note?
I did. And also other people have been here before because they were dead bodies. So
Precisely.
obviously, other things must have been here. And until we know, more about the island, we should probably be a bit careful about setting off flares when we don't even know if ships are going to pass by.
There's also a huge percentage of both officers and able-bodied seamen who are just missing. You haven't found or confirmed most of their bodies yet, So there is a large portion of the crew that could be somewhere on the island.
And don't forget, the captain was murdered.
Yes.
So there's still that little mystery.
Right.
Somebody say mystery? My eyes light up.
I sure did.
Hang on.
There's a mystery afoot.
I need to add. I can have two mysteries going at the same time.
And not just any mystery, a murder mystery.
Do you think it's wise for a kid to be handling a murder mystery?
Well,
I
do have the murder mystery badge.
I look at Thatch. I look into the souls of your eyes, into the very whites, and I just go, "Do you think I care?"
He just signs and goes, apparently not.
Good.
Vin-
Besides, he's
Vincent
your
Mac-
responsibility, not mine.
Vincent McNamara, child detective on the case.
That's right, Vincent. You got this.
He's Detective Conan.
And I look back at Thatch and I just go, if he dies, it's your life, not mine.
Yeah, you don't need to remind me.
You all are really birds of a feather, aren't you?
In a way.
How do you know it was a murder?
His face was caved in with a blunt object on the ship as we were escaping.
Wait, the captain was murdered?
The captain was murdered.
And you said his face
Couldn't
was hit
he-
with a blunt object?
Couldn't it be possible that he just got hit in the face with something like a mast?
It had not
Unfortunately,
collapsed
the
by the time I
mask.
found him.
Yeah, I would know when the mask collapsed, mainly because I was on it.
Yeah, the mast had not collapsed by the time I had found his body.
I suppose any of you haven't have anything that belonged to the captain, do you?
I did see someone looting his body when I first found him. I wasn't able to see who it was, though.
The doctor thing?
Man, I
That's a
wonder
shame.
who it was who looted that body. Jeez.
Yeah, I do. It's too bad. We all know, but I
Uh-huh.
technically don't know.
It's a shame.
I mean,
right?
sure, all wonder. I like to roll an insight on Joe.
But
Um,
that is a shame. I might have been able to help out a little bit. But no.
Wait, no.
Oh, the
It was
hero.
it was that Joe dude who literally robbed the body, wasn't it?
We don't know that. I don't know who. There were lots of people on the ship at the time. I don't know which person it was who was pilfering the corpse.
Oh well, it is a shame.
Right.
okay, well,
If we figure it out, we can possibly find an item relating to the captain. Then you can have what you need to do whatever it is you're planning on doing.
That's
Oh,
fair.
that reminds me. Dutch, Murder, do you still have the bottles of sangria? The empty bottles.
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, sure.
Keep them on you. I'm
Okay.
thinking if we go towards the clearing, we can also possibly try to visit that one river, source of fresh water.
Should I just add empty bottles to my inventory then?
Yeah.
Let me double check if I have.
are there any clues regarding the captain still around? Any belongings? Any is his body out there somewhere?
We haven't found his body yet.
Well,
Oh,
I have
God.
designated 2 different mysteries, and I will get to the bottom of them one way or the other.
Yeah, but if we are able to find his body, maybe we could also check the markings on his wounds and see what kind of weapon did him in.
Oh, yeah, Sangria is a healing potion. I'm trying to find it.
There was also, since you were in the Barrel of Vincent, I don't know if you ever noticed, but there was a lot of fighting on the deck of the ship. Almost as if a
Oh.
riot was happening.
Oh. I didn't know the captain. In fact, I didn't know anyone on the ship. But was there anyone that might have had it out for the captain?
Is there any way we could figure that out, River? Or try to remember that?
Potentially. But
Could I-
you didn't super know the captain or the crew very well, apart from the fact that he seemed to be a very jovial, kind sort. And from what you have heard, that for some reason he swapped first mates as well as a large portion of the standard crew on the Blue Swallow for freelancer seamen.
As someone who was on guard duty, was there anyone who may have caught my attention?
Like, how so?
Hiding things on the ship.
Dude, you didn't even notice a kid hiding in a barrel for like how many months?
Yeah. But I mean, there's a difference between him hiding himself and someone on the ship moving
So,
things around and
you-
trying to keep it hidden.
You've done a lot of guard duty on ships, right?
Yeah, I've done enough.
So, 99% of the time, guard duty on ships like the Blue Swallow is the equivalent of guarding a mall in a really nice neighborhood at night. Nothing really happens, and your main thing is fighting off boredom the entire time.
Okay.
Meaning that everything kind of seems same old, because there is normally no point of being, vigilant 24/7. The main thing that you are is guard duty. You're not even watching the people on the ship. You're keeping an eye out for ships on the horizon in case of potential pirates or threats such as sea creatures, sea monsters, things like that, of which none were spotted aside from the fact that there was very suddenly a storm that seemed to come up out of nowhere. Like, you saw it on the horizon, it hit the ship incredibly fast. That was the most suspicious thing to happen. You still have no idea who or what was fighting aboard, because the visibility was so low that you just could not see anything, and it was just glimpses from the lightning flashes as well as the shouts and calls of battle that you were able to hear.
Yeah.
Clearly, the ship was being attacked by something.
Is there anyone amongst the crew here that uses a blunt weapon?
Raka
And Daggerfoot.
and Daggerfoot.
And Joe.
Oh yeah, and Joe. For some reason, I thought Joe used an axe, but
Let me double check.
So a fair amount of us then.
Well,
That being
I
said,
think
there was
he
other
does
freelancers.
He does use an axe.
okay. So yeah, Braka and Daggerfoot.
I mean, his fists are weapons.
He doesn't punch things as often as I do.
Question, is this still that
Soul
evening or are we in
fighting.
the day now?
Dutch, you arrived here with the doctor and the boatswain.
That's a good question,
Didn't you?
Eldritch.
I did. So far, blah. As far as I can tell you, they literally got on the boat that was going on. We rowed. The doctor was a bit of a racist to me. Not saying that he isn't now.
How long was everyone on the ship for?
Until it was almost and completely on fire.
No. I meant timeline wise. For how long? Like the entire journey? Several journeys? Did you know the captain well?
Not long.
Yeah, not long for me either.
New.
Liarden and Daggerfoot are the only two who knew him at all. Oh, and Chuck, of course.
Yeah.
Chuck was a regular aboard the Blue Swallow as its lucky Tengu.
Oh no, I don't
Didn't know
wanna- I
Captain
don't
Win
wanna-
too well. Was just hired on.
So everyone here, apart from Daggerfoot and Liarden and Chuck, were mostly then just freelancers that joined on the last journey.
That would be correct.
I suppose there's not a whole lot of things we can learn without finding out more about the other passengers, but if every other journey went well up until this last one, then something must have changed. Either perhaps the captain was transporting something that he shouldn't have been, and then the crew found out and took him out, or anything like it. There is a box that I'm really curious about. I don't know
A
if
box.
Yes. I
What box?
last saw it in Daggerfoot's possession, and he hid it. And when I tried finding it later on, it was gone from his quarters, from his sleeping arrangement. So whatever that box was, it contained something that he wanted to keep hidden from others. Does anyone know anything about a box? A mystery box?
No, I wouldn't know anything about that.
I mean, I can tell you a lot about mystery boxes, but not particularly that box.
He did seem quite urgent to go out to sea to recover something on our first night.
Perhaps
Did you
something
watch him?
sentimental.
Makes me wonder if it was that box.
That box he had in his possession before we went out, right? Because I went back to camp when we were splitting off into two different groups.
Yeah,
Correct,
he had
River?
the box.
So the box must have happened. He must have gotten the box from before we went into two different directions. Then
Shirk particularly. Was it Shirk and Thatch? No, it was Thatch who was on the escape boat with them.
Yeah.
You're the first person to have seen the box.
Yeah, but the doc was pretty protective of it.
It's not the doctor with the box.
Or, I mean, Jack, the dwarf.
Daggerfoot.
I will remember
Daggerfoot.
too, and I will remind you all just because I'm feeling generous today thanks to these shots of vodka. The doctor, Liarden, and Daggerfoot were not present in their normal locations during the tragedy aboard the Blue Swallow. I will remind that Daggerfoot, the moment that shit was hitting the fan, was spotted in the cargo hold. And you guys don't know where Liarden was the entire time, but he certainly was not below decks in his surgery room. I'm not sure what it's called aboard a ship. but he wasn't where you would expect him to be in a tragedy. Those of you who are familiar with ship life know that in any combat or tense situation, the doctor's place is in his one particular area so he can doctor people. The boatswain is supposed to be with the captain as one of the officers aboard the ship.
It would be a sick bay, Ripley.
The sick bay, thank you, yes. Gain a hero point.
I'm already max.
Okay, well, then guess you should
Oh
have
yeah,
spent some.
oh yeah. Oh, I forgot we have 3 hero points for this. Well, Max, we don't have anything to spend it on, River.
I don't know.
Well,
how's
gotta
that my
start
fucking
making
fault?
rolls, I guess.
I know, right? So, what is so special about this box?
I don't believe we know.
And
Then we
it's
could-
because we don't know that it is a mystery that needs to be solved.
Perhaps it's just something sentimental.
Then why would he be hiding it?
Because it's private, and we're in a survival situation. Maybe he's worried someone else here will take it.
Do you think there's a head in that box?
Not with the lack of flies around it.
Thank you for the raid, Dashington VT, and welcome to tonight's Making Waves session. This is a drinking game tonight. Anytime a nat 1 or a nat 20 is rolled, I will be taking a shot if the players drink me on the
Damn.
table. They all gain
That's
a level
one
up
nice
immediately.
cock.
You don't know who I am. I'm River the Bard. I do a lot of TTRPG content. I'm affiliated with Paizo. I
He's stalling.
do consistent things with Artel Saurian and Cyberpunk. And
It's right to
it's
sober up.
nice to have you. I'm doing quite well. I've just got another hydrate redeemed, so that's another shot. The players are currently discussing a shipwreck, as they are shipwrecked on an island where the captain died under mysterious circumstances. They're trying to unite a fractured crew and solve the mystery in Making Waves. Please carry on, players.
Well, this sounds like this could all possibly wait till morning when we get ready for this, I suppose, jamboree? Or at least
Well,
going in...
it sounds like everyone wants the jamboree to be cancelled, so I suppose we really should just be going out to, I don't know, explore the island instead.
Okay, then. Well, then... I feel like all this box talk can wait till a good night's rest.
So again, I've got your hex map pulled up for you all. You should all be able to see it, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Another map?
The lines that have been drawn on it before are still there. I don't believe Egg ever finished his legend.
No.
We have it in map.
Oh, good. You do, actually. So, you have three different major plot points right now. One, the secret cove behind the waterfall that you guys found when you fought the grave shell. Two, returning to the clearing to try to pick up Flies by Night's trail, as the catfolk was chased from that fight and is now lost somewhere in the jungle. Or three, heading directly to the ruins at the top of the cliff face overlooking the beach and the sea.
Did we get the medical supplies back?
Which medical supplies? Everything
Joe's
from the
backpack.
clearing was recovered, yes.
Okay, yeah, that's what I meant.
Chastity and Bronco managed to bring it back, even though they were attacked, and Flies by Night was lost into the jungle.
Well, I think... well, personally, I think we should go looking for Flies by Night. I'm sure they're really scared right now, if they're still alive. And it would be a
sounds
good
about-
opportunity to restock some of the medical herbs that Dr. Liarden asked us of.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like a
Three
wise
things we
decision.
can grab there: fresh water, medical herbs, and Flies by Night.
That's no man left behind and whatnot.
And speaking of, just a warning about Flies by Night. The group was attacked by a misshapen monkey-like creature that was fairly large and powerful. So
One
they were
second.
attacked by a single thing that overwhelmed the group.
River. That's going to be an esoteric lore roll.
Yeah, go
on
ahead.
this creature they're describing.
Yeah.
For a total of a 13.
Do you have any feats I need to know about, like dubious knowledge?
Yes, I have dubious knowledge.
It sounds like a mythical creature from sailor legend, the Winoka tree.
Winoka tree.
Winoka tree. They're known for stealing the souls of sailors who whistle when sailing by an island.
May I get a spelling on that? Thank you.
You're welcome. Winoka tree.
Mythical creature. Attacks sailors who whistle near when they pass by an island or so, you said?
Yes. It doesn't attack them, it steals their souls.
Steals soul, thank you. Passing sailors that whistle.
Mhm.
So
They're
based
weak to lavender oil. They hate the scent of it.
so it seems that that sounds a little off for a Winoka tree. It's because it seems like it would be less physical, like attacking,
No.
and more just like stealing a soul.
They do that too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like
Okay, so it doesn't sound
it's not a spirit, no.
okay.
But it's not an animal either.
The force of nature.
Basically, yeah. It's a superstition.
Okay.
Lavender oil keeps them away.
Ooh. Whistle. And hates lavender
Vincent
oil.
is quietly whistling to himself.
You have a good night too, Dashington. Thank you so much for the raid.
Boy, stop
Sorry
whistling.
I'm not able to like engage with you and ask what you were doing. It's just difficult when running a TTRPG.
Well, it sounds like a Winoka tree. It's something from sailor legends that steals the souls of passing sailors who whistle, and it hates lavender oil. Good thing nobody was whistling.
Otherwise, their soul would be stolen.
No
They're
one's
also
whistling.
Fact.
Well,
also
we're
quite
we're still alive, Dash, so we're fine.
Fact. Oh, oh no, I can't say.
Should I be scared or not?
Well, they can be quite violent. It doesn't sound too out of the ordinary, especially if that individual
No.
was missing was known to whistle.
They're almost. It's basically Bigfoot, Eldritch.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a what? I mean, what's Bigfoot in the fantasy world, River?
That's the thing. This is
Go
Bigfoot,
Bigfoot.
for a fantasy world.
Okay. So this is like
It's not like hearing
It's
about an
a-
owl bear. It's like
Okay.
hearing about something that no one actually knows if they're real or not.
It's like hearing about
this is-
cryptid.
It's a little sailor's tale. It's just, but it's okay though. This is just like a little
No.
sailor's tale, you know, like a good noble or a non-corrupt king.
Yeah, there's no non-corrupt kings, right?
Exactly.
They
You
have
seem
no
quite
corrupt-
knowledgeable in stuff, Victor.
Yes, like I said, I am a scholar at heart. I dabble in the esoteric. I explore and I study.
I don't suppose you
things of
know
esoteric
anything
nature.
about
Among other
this.
things.
He's gonna hand Victor the metal flask.
Well, this seems like a middle flask.
Put it closely to your ear.
I guess I'll. It's not going to suck out my soul, is it?
No, it's just gonna scream.
It's not going to hurt, is it?
What item is this?
The opaque flask. Opaque flask.
When
Opaque.
did I give it to you?
Opaque. You gave it to us at the clearing.
Oh, hold on. Should be in your inventory then, right?
Yes.
You said it. There was like the sound of screaming coming from it.
Yep.
Terrifying
yeah.
screams of the dead.
Yep, there's terrifying screams of the dead as you put it up here. I know what it's called now.
Okay.
mad about 8-bit?
1 second. Let me hit that with the lore check.
8-bit's screaming the kitty.
Let's see here. 23.
Yeah, you know what this is. It's unholy water.
Oh, it's unholy
A
water.
malicious deity's malice lives within this vial of water. You can activate a vial of unholy water by throwing it as a strike. It is a simple thrown weapon with a range increment of 20 feet. Unholy water deals 1d6 spirit damage and 1 spirit splash damage. Unholy water can damage only creatures with the holy trait. Also, Eldritch, when you roll checks in your activities, if it is marked secret beside it, you are supposed to roll it in the dice tower so you don't see the results.
Is it marked secret? I apologize.
It definitely should be if it isn't. You'll see in its traits, I believe it's
Traits.
called,
I'm trying to look for the traits. I'm sorry.
directly to the right of it.
I'm under my skills tab, so I'm not sure if I'm
Don't
looking
be
at
under
the
your
right spot.
skills tab. Be under your
Okay.
activities.
Activities. Thank you. I apologize for that. Okay. Ba, ba, ba. Lore.
Because you're also just rolling the skills. So basically, in Pathfinder, the skills all have unique actions based on whether you're trained, mastered, or not. So if you scroll around, you've got like Recall Knowledge Occultism. That doesn't pop up for people who aren't trained.
Okay.
You'll also
yes.
see, yeah, so Lore Esoteric's not an actual real ability.
Yeah, it's the same for my class.
Yeah. So you'll have to
Would you
set
like me
up
to
an
still roll
activity
that?
for it.
Okay. And would you like me to
Wait,
still
what do
make
you
that
mean
a
it's
sticker
still
one?
from your class? Oh yeah, because you added it as
Yeah.
a skill. Yeah, Lore Academia and Esoteric should be you should make activities for them.
Okay, then I will do that then. Sorry
Yeah.
about that.
No worries. And generally, all knowledge checks, as you'll see, recall knowledges, are considered concentrate and secret.
Okay. Gotcha. I will put that in there
In-
then.
I'm pretty sure on the skills tab can add extra lore checks manually.
Yes, he did on the skills tab. It needs to be put into actions. Sorry, activities.
Okay.
Yeah, he needs to put them in activities, and he needs to roll them secret in the future.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and anything with the secret check should always be rolled with the secret trait in your activity should be rolled as a secret. If it doesn't say secret, you don't need to worry. But like, there's stuff like sneak, hide, and manipulate, and concealing an object. You guys aren't actually supposed to know the results of that. Same for sense direction. There's a lot of stuff that's secret.
So I should put that under lore train then, since I'm trained in that?
Yes.
Okay. You got it then.
Make sure that you do check that you are trained in that.
I
Your route to life feat, by the way, is in your activities too, I've just noticed.
Oh, okay. I will take note of that. Sorry about that then.
You don't need to apologize. I know you're very new to Pathfinder.
Well, 2E. But carry on. Then I tell them about it's unholy oil or unholy water.
What does it do exactly?
I repeat what River said because I'm currently reading and typing.
Ah, I see. Don't think we'll run into anything holy around here, but guess it's good to have it on us. Who's got a good hand? Who's got a good arm?
I guess I can use it.
Victor, if you would so may.
Oh yes, here you go.
All right, I take it. I'll go to the party sheet and grab that. Or when someone someone has
hold
to
up.
put it into the party sheet. Yeah.
There we go. I was trying to look for the party sheet right now for a moment. Wait, shit. No, shit. I am totally not struggling. Nailed it.
Totally, you did. Yep, totally, you nailed it.
Was there anything else you all needed me to check out before we start? I gotta ask 1 second. I have to say. So, is this the morning and we're planning to go do this now, or is this the night and we're just planning for the next day?
Planning for the next day.
Okay,
We haven't done our watches or anything yet. The river said nothing's happening during our watches.
Oh yeah, he did say that all the watches passes uneventfully.
Yep.
Exactly.
Besides
is
the
just
one
talking,
that Patch
this is-
had with the mushroom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This-
I had the one with the mushroom.
This is just before that mushroom, basically.
Okay, thank you. Just wanted to clarify.
Yeah.
Right, so, shall we move on?
Just one more thing I need you to take a look at. Here.
Sure. What is it?
Here's this decanter. It has no label on it.
Okay. 1 second.
Shirk, in your inventory too, you should now see that the opaque flask has been changed in title automatically.
Like,
Yeah.
what was... Wait,
It's
what
so
were
it's
you
murder
going
now.
to do again? Like not stay? Like...
Remember, lore esoteric's not going to work for everything too. You'll
I know,
know a lot
what-
about the unknown, but you won't know about regular stuff. Meaning that your dubious knowledge is really fun to fuck with when it's something
Yeah,
absolutely
so-
normal, and I tell you it's fantastic and weird.
But no, what is he handing me?
A decanter.
Okay. I'm not gonna bother with esoteric on that because it's a decanter.
This is a liquid
Is it
inside.
any special features or anything? Is this?
It is a fancy-looking, strange, curvaceous decanter with a liquid inside of it.
Okay then. Let's go with this then.
Every time that you open up the decanter, the liquid inside looks different and is a different color.
Okay then. Let us go with an Arcana. Because that seems different. Sorry, just trying to find the right activity thing. I'll probably be near the top here. There we are. Sure, this seems about right. There you go, River.
This is an elixir of supreme invisibility. When drank, you will be invisible for the next 24 hours. A very rare vintage wine, essentially.
I'm sorry, did you say wine?
Yes,
Bro,
when drank, you'll be invisible for the next 24 hours until you take an action similar to attacking.
I heard
It's
wine.
nothing. It's nothing. I just start putting it in my pocket. It's nothing.
Well, it's time to roll an insight. me
It's
find
worth 60,000 gold.
Holy fuck.
Not a
This-
damn thing.
this
Not
was-
a damn
Rich.
thing.
You're rich!
This wine was brewed by the late great master Premlem Debu. A gnomish winemaker. Who sadly was killed when a wine that he was working on, the grapes gained sentience and the vine strangled him.
Oof.
Thought you'd enjoy that, Apo.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's not worth anything, Shirk.
Nate. Well, alright. Thanks for checking that out for me.
There's no problem. Well,
That was all I needed. That was the last thing I needed you to look for me.
got it. Oh, you want me to hand it back?
Well, if it's nothing, then it doesn't really matter.
Oh, okay.
feel free to keep it on you.
Oh, good.
Put it into the party sheet and then swap it.
Oh, that's right. Let me party sheet, inventory.
So what just happened is either me or Warlock just rolled very badly, and River is fucking with one of us.
Yeah, whatever it is that happened, the other one rolled the opposite.
Or they both rolled really badly.
Ooh,
I mean, to be
that-
fair,
Or
Also, he has-
or they both rolled really well.
To be fair, you literally, like, I really thought that I rolled good, because you're all like, oh yeah, you can see they connect to one route, and then, man, we're about to attack. Oh no, it turns out the plants aren't really connected to one route. I literally messed up my perception.
Yep, I have done that before. Doddle is
yeah,
aware.
that's the point we were making.
Fair.
So stay woke.
Pathfinder encourages me to gaslight you all.
Guess
Stay woke. River's creeping.
It also encourages
Don't
hero
find me,
points
okay.
every hour.
I have no.
You got a sub for that.
I'm sorry, I'm more of a switch.
Huh.
Yeah, but you'll sub for me.
I mean, you could try a little harder than that.
I
Yeah,
could,
you
but
put
I
in
won't.
woo at the end.
I have no idea how to use this. Okay, well, we'll just jury-rig that afterwards, 'cause I have no idea how to add a die to that thing.
Very carefully.
Yeah, you drag and drop a die from the dice tray into it.
Thank you, that makes that a lot easier.
I think that's it for tonight then.
Okay.
Good, I'm tired.
Go on and rest. I'll decide what we do tomorrow morning.
Have a
I'll
pleasure.
gather
up
Thanks
everybody.
to everybody.
Sure thing, leader.
Why do I
Hi.
feel some spite
Wow,
behind that tone?
I'm a child. I cannot tell the sort of tension that is going on in this room.
Now, did you guys pay the kid yesterday?
Yes, I did.
Okay, well now it's
One
a new
did.
day, so pay the kid again.
Well, one
I think I
person
did.
did pay me. Yeah, you did. Well, I can tell you that you didn't.
I did. I literally paid them the gold. I paid them. Can I pay him in soap?
Valentin
I
adds
don't know
7
why
more
you're
silver
asking me.
pieces. Add 7
Valentin,
more
can
silver
I pay
pieces
you
to your
in
memory.
soap?
I mean, me, you can pay in actual dollars or Twitch subs, but Vincent, you should probably pay in monetary value. Or I guess socks. Socks is always needed for homeless shelters. Can you pay me in 7 silver pieces worth of
Your
socks?
religion doesn't allow you to accept material donations. It's only money you're allowed to take.
Oh. Right, so no, I need monetary value. Or else, as our goddess says, you will go to hell! Oh, sorry, I said a bad word. You will go to heck!
There's exceptions, actually, for jewelry or expensive art donations, however.
So
Yeah,
just
religion
the
is
math
just-
got it.
Not for, worthless objects like soap or, things for homeless shelters.
Quote unquote useless. Well, you can pay me in valuables that have a monetary value equal to that of silver pieces, but usually it needs to be of a minimum value, and I don't think you can pay in a minimum value of just 7 silver pieces worth of valuables. Unless it's like a silver necklace worth 7 silver pieces. And you're not paying me, you're paying my goddess Tigenheart.
I'm sorry, who?
my goddess, Tiggenheart.
I'm unfamiliar.
Well, um, one second.
Take time.
I don't know if that's the right one, River.
What are you doing?
I was just trying to see if I knew anything about this goddess.
Yeah, give information that a average person would know about your religion, Vincent, please.
Right. So, Tiggenheart is just the goddess of fuck. What did we say? We said of
Charity.
huh?
Charity.
Oh, right. Of charity. And she appreciates all forms of charity, but especially that one of a monetary value that can then be exchanged for actual goods and services. And it's not just related to Tiggenheart itself, but my organization, the Palatines. There are many chapters devoted to many different gods and goddesses across the world. But ours, Tiggenheart's chapter, it's the most successful one. Most of us, when we end up graduating from the Palatines, we end up joining some religious order as like the martial combatants of said religion. I, of course, am on a pilgrimage to rejoin a Tiggenheart chapter here amongst these islands as part of a pilgrimage.
Okay, then.
Oh, I should probably, 1 second. How the fuck do I? There we go.
One minute. I need you to roll me a sense motive, please, secretly, Victor.
Okay. Let me look for that. I apologize.
Gosh, I'm so sleepy today, chat. I hope that my energy level isn't too low for you all. I'm definitely going right back to EPs at the end of this.
Sorry, there's just
There is no sense motive. You need to roll a perception.
Oh, okay, thank
There
you.
is a sense motive in
There is-
activity.
It's
Yes,
under-
but it is under perception.
Yeah, it's under
No.
perception.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basic
if you
actions
can't
at the
find
bottom
it,
of your sheet.
there's a search bar, so you can just put sense.
Yep, there's a search bar on activities.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Thank you. Wait. Where's the search bar? I'm not...
Bottom left.
Bottom left.
Thank you. Thank you. There we are.
Oh, I got like activities I gotta do.
Victor, he's lying to you.
I nod. I see. Good to know. Thank you.
Vincent,
You're
you think that
welcome,
your lie
Mr.
landed
Victor.
well.
Now, what part was the lie?
Yep. It wasn't good enough to identify it, you just know that something he said was untrue. It doesn't mean the whole thing.
My eyes sort of darted a little bit backwards and forth.
Fucking little Antichrist.
But I always have a nervous tick when I'm around intimidating adults.
So, I think I'm going to turn in for the evening. You'll have a good night, and wake me up for my watch.
You have a good night. Rest well.
Mitch has already gone to bed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just go set.
It's way past my bedtime.
The
Mostly
morning.
Vincent.
I went to bed with a glass of milk. Where did I get the milk? No one knows.
Anything else?
Well, I mean, Donald didn't pay me yet.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
wake up with a
go
horse
shake
head
him
in
down. Shake him down then, in character.
He's gonna wake up with a horse head in his bed.
Mr. Thatch? Mr. Thatch?
Yeah.
You haven't paid your Palatine Scoutmaster fee yet.
Okay, well, I have 4 gold. Does that sound good? Maybe I could give you like 2 gold one day and then 2 gold the next.
Oh my god, if you're...
I can- If you give me 1 gold, yeah. I don't think I can give change on donations. That seems a bit counterintuitive, doesn't it?
Look, you could just keep the 1 gold, okay?
Okay, I'll keep the 1 gold.
The second Dial's character hits mainline, he's just gonna get a bag of Electrum just to spite this kid.
There is no Electrum in this system, so...
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
It's platinum.
Yep, I'm used to 5e.
Oh yeah, please give me platinum.
Oh yeah.
Hey, do you have a change for 1 platinum? Nope.
Well, yeah. I guess.
Sorry.
We go
Oh,
to bed. Dial has his hoobie-jooby visions of room people, and it's morning.
Alright, how come I cannot see the party sheet? I used to see it. Oh, it's because I've scrolled down. Duh.
Alright, so next morning?
Like it.
Wait, how you split stack? How you split stack? Can you
I'll
not
take the
split
full stack. I can take the full stack of gold.
It'd be quite a generous donation.
Can you not split stack in this game?
What are you splitting a stack of?
The gold, so I could give.
Why would you need to split it? Just reduce 1 gold.
Okay, there. I put 3 gold.
Put 3. You gave me 3 gold. Oh, sweet.
No, I gave him 1 gold, and now I have 3.
You need to figure something out within the next 3 days, then, huh?
I'm trying. I gave him pancakes though. I gave you pancakes.
What kind of racket is he running?
Where the pancakes? I was the one that found the pancakes, weren't I?
The Palatines do not accept material donation.
What do you mean they accept the material donation? Pancakes are pancakes.
Why are you
the worth
yelling?
of 7 silver.
Oh.
It needs to be valuables.
Pancakes is valuable. It's the most valuable thing ever.
Goods aren't values. You can't sell pancakes on the market.
I'm trying
Supply
to
and
sleep.
demand. Okay, there's a supply and
But
demand.
there is no pancake stock
Supply and
market. You
demand.
can't sell that.
Is he giving you the waffles?
No, I have
No.
a box of waffles in my inventory.
So he's just giving you pancakes?
I gave I gave him gold, but I was saying that I gave him waffles last time. Like, hey, here's waffles, like as payment for for the Palatine.
It's actually illegal in your city, Valentin, to give food out freely.
Yeah, so, legally, you can't give out food because there's no way for you to know if the food that you donate isn't going to be used in fashions that's not up to code. So, for instance, if you were to give me food and then I would try to give that food to someone else and they would get food poisoning, you would be responsible for the food poisoning. So you can't actually give me food because you would be liable for damages.
He can give you money with which you can use to buy food, but you can't. But then you wouldn't even be able to give it out to other people.
So yeah, it's kind of a catch-22. For your sake, Scoutmaster, I hope that you find something of monetary value or a disposable income very soon.
Well, it's kind of hard to do when you're trapped on an island.
Well, that's why we should be going out. We should go out exploring.
I thought we weren't.
Maybe you can, or maybe you can ask the others for help.
Thanks for the hydrated Passier.
You're welcome.
I'll ask her if he got anything.
You're gonna ask the other Scoutmaster for donations so you can pay for your own donations.
Hey, that's the true spirit of charity.
That is true.
Hey, Thatch.
What?
Maybe you could trade service for goods.
I think it's illegal to trade services to children.
Nope.
No, not to.
No.
No, I meant to get money from the rest of us.
No, but he could volunteer, Vincent. If he were to volunteer years of his life equivalent to the gold that he owes you in service to the church, then he can pay you.
Years.
Oh, right.
1 year's gotta be
Years.
worth more than 1 gold.
No.
Well, we need to put the contract. Well, yeah, the contract would be running for a set number of time, and then you would be basically not having to pay the donations for that because you're paying in your service instead. But the service that you would be spending would have to be the equivalent of at least a year of service in my great goddess.
The whole time that he's in service to Teganart as well, his food and his lodgings are covered for free. All he has to do is add on a few more years to cover the costs of them.
And every time you refer someone else to the Teganhart program, they then have to be referred to you. So you actually get donations from them. So every time you refer to someone, you actually increase how much you gain.
Yep.
Sorry, how much the goddess gains.
And you get better living conditions, which of course then cost more, meaning that you have to spend more time in service.
Which means, of course, it's sort of like a triangle, and because the triangle is at the strongest at its bottom, because that's the base. It's such a strong building concept that you'll be set for life.
Is this a private conversation? Or are we just watching a Thatch get shaken down by a child?
Well, Thatch was yelling earlier, but I think we all hear it.
That's such a nice pyramid.
Vincent is talking about this quite loudly.
This is literally giving Dash like MLM advice.
What kind of fucking scouts is this?
Isn't it your bedtime over there?
The fucking find open if you.
Oh, we've woken up, Mr. Shark. It's the morning. This is happening. Oh no, wait, you're right. Yeah, he had to pay me a gold in the evening, and then we woke up. And he's like just figuring out what to do with the rest of his life.
That's just not gonna be happy with this.
Service is pretty easy. Service for the Goddess of Charity is pretty easy, Thatch. Vincent, his skill set, he would probably work in service to a local noble as like a butler or a sideshow attraction.
These years of service sound a lot like indentured servitude.
It does sound like a
Hey, it's all in the name of
servitude.
charity. It helps out the poor, man.
You get paid in exposure.
No, it's trickle down theory.
Oh, right, sorry. So, the people that are at the top then, it runs down to those at the bottom, much like a river flowing downstream. And just like a mountain, it starts at the top where it's a bit more of an edge. But everyone gets to...
You say with a straight face.
Everyone at the bottom gets to suck on the teat of the cow of wealth.
Wow.
Yeah, all you got to do is overflow the rich people's cups with your charity, and then it pours down onto the poor people.
Yeah, that's how it works.
So, I either keep paying you, or I put my life to servitude to basically keeping the
Well,
rich.
We've gone... No, we keep those in service to the goddess rich, so that the goddess can distribute wealth amongst those more poor. But again, Mr. Thatch, I will remind you that you're only a scoutmaster for as long as you have to. But in order to get out of being a scoutmaster, we need to visit one of my chapter heads. So we need to go to a Palatine Scoutmaster's headquarters. So until we get off this island, there's not a whole lot we can do.
Fine, I'll think about it.
You should really consider asking the others for help if you're having trouble covering for your Scoutmaster's fee.
That's why I'm gonna talk to Shirk.
Well,
That's why I'm gonna
Mr. Shirk is the other Scoutmaster is already covering for his own Scoutmaster fees.
Then I'm gonna have someone else. Like out of Victor or Mitra.
Hey, you guys, I know you just joined us, but can you lend me a buck? Can you lend me a quid? Anyway.
Okay, fine. I'll keep on paying you the gold now. And again, I'll think about it. With all
Well,
your
you have
stuff.
you have about a day to figure out what you want to do with the next day's payment. If you want to pay me another gold, or if you have another way you want to pay it in.
Does he get his
And
legs
it's-
broken?
I think he actually goes to heck.
What kind of charity is this?
A very profitable one.
Yeah, the head of it is the richest man in the world.
I thought these were non-profit charities.
It is a non-profit.
Non-profit.
But you just said it was the
for
most
those
profitable.
who need it.
No, I just said that he was the richest man in the world. It's non-profit. He doesn't make a profit off of the people giving him money. They're just giving him money. He's not exchanging any goods and services.
It seems like semantics. The strongest of kinds.
Look, all I know is that he's building a submarine to go to the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, this problem's gonna take care of itself. Too soon?
He actually is, by the way, Vincent. That was something that you didn't know about, but I guess
What
you
the
do.
fuck?
Well, the goddess tells me many things.
Well then. So good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Morning.
I'm going to take one of these little talismans that I made this morning, and I'm going to go over to Mirta and hand it to her. I made a couple of these this morning. You just go ahead and put that attach it to your
Jesus.
weapon there.
I'm
What
so-
does it look like?
It's just like a a carved like little sphere of some sort of uh, a mineral or some type of small gemstone. It's it's a phosphorescent mineral. Well, I'm not sure how you could really tell.
You could have made it a smiley face,
Oh.
and you didn't.
It's a fluorite crystal. And it glows a little bit.
Pretty.
I attach it to my axe.
And I will I will send you what it does.
Okay.
And how to use it.
Well, I guess it makes sense that you would give Murta something on International Women's Day.
Murder's
I mean-
genderless.
Oh, I thought everyone was referring to her this whole time. My bad.
Well, people generally do refer to Murta as her, but they're changeling.
Maybe
Oh.
we did it the whole the time.
Vincent wouldn't know.
Where are you? Oh, I'll send it to you, River, just so you know as well. So I'm not just.
Actually,
I got Talisman Esoterica, which means that I can make like 2 common talismans every morning. So, this is the one I chose. This made 2 of her this morning.
I think Vincent might actually would know because, well, Murta changed right in front of everybody.
Yeah, I did do that. I turned into Joe once, and I turned into Shirk once.
It is a one-use.
Turned
Who
into
are
Shirk and told Shirk that I would treat Chastity better than he did.
It is a.
Who are you? I'm you, but hotter.
Damn.
It's a one-use thing, so use it sparingly. So, just figured I'd let you know. It'll let you strike with a little bit more punch.
Understood.
Jesus.
But yes. So, about that map you saw yesterday, what were you thinking of checking out? You said that clearing again, correct? Get some more herbs and whatnot.
Yes, we'll go towards the clearing, look for flies by night, and hopefully we could pass by the freshwater river.
Yeah, sorry. What do you need?
Not you.
Looks
And
at-
we all
looks at
we
the,
all know.
not you.
We all know. We all
Adding
know the
more
river is
vodka to the
not.
cup.
The river is definitely salt water. We all know that it's just salt in those veins.
Eldritch, I know that you said
Yes.
that you played Pathfinder First Edition for almost a decade, right?
Yeah.
So as a note, this is not set on Glorian. This is Hassan.
Oh, I know. I was just making a reference.
Okay, just wanted to clarify.
Yeah. Oh, wait, this is Salia. I've been on this island for 3 goddamn got off.
I think Eldritch still has my favorite moment in any Hassalia campaign when he murdered that one dude in that other campaign, and then he go, "Oh, that's
Oh, yeah.
why I was in prison."
The guard in the stairs.
The actual funniest moment.
When Eldritch is playing a character that just thought that people resurrected when they died.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because he was from the Never Dead Swamp, remember?
And who
So
knows?
his
Victor
character,
dies.
his character killed the shit out of people, expecting them to just come back to life, and then went, "Oh right, I'm in jail."
That's why I went to
No, it's like,
jail.
oh, yep. Now I know why I was in prison. Yep, that makes sense.
It's the
Oh,
funniest
yeah.
fucking thing I've heard.
But yeah. So yeah, then are we going just as ourselves, or should we get some other people to come?
We should get the rest of them to come. Minus Chuck Chasley and a doctor.
Why not? In case someone gets hurt, it'd be wise to have a doctor with us.
I don't want to lose him to the jungle.
And
then we
also
should
check.
go to- Well, if we're going to leave people here, we should leave more than just 2. What if a creature comes to camp?
The camp seems safe for the most part, but I suppose it wouldn't be terrible. Would have liked to take the boat swing with us.
Yeah?
I suppose we could leave him with the doctor.
I can stay if you
I
like.
mean-
I'm not much good, and I don't know how much help I'll be, but I could stay if you like.
No,
I mean-
you're a named PC. You're coming with us.
I mean, that's right, Shirk. What is the importance of leaving the doctor behind alone with Chuck Chasley?
Not really much importance there. More so, it's the importance that I want everybody of fighting capability out in the jungle with us.
Yes, of course.
Oh, shouldn't Chastity come with us? She was part of the group that lost your fellow compatriot. Maybe they'll be able to help pick up the trail.
You're taking Chastity.
Yeah, that's what I said. I thought you said she was staying with the doctor.
No,
No,
you
no,
said
Chuck Chasley is
Oh,
the
staying.
bird, the Tengu.
Too many Chuck sounds in this camp.
One could say there's too many V's as well, Vincent and Victor.
I know what you're talking about.
Technically, he had his name first, Vincent.
Sorry, what?
Nothing.
But very well then. Let us get prepared. Let's get people going.
Is that another hydrate?
River, can I
Fucking
take a
worst
look over the
I'm
supplies? Like
hydrating
how
with
much?
vodka today. Yes, you can take a look over supplies, and so you want to take everybody into the jungle apart from Liardon and Chasley, who would stay behind.
We'll leave the boat swaying with the doctor.
Okay.
So he has at least some protection.
Isn't that kind of you?
I'm sensing some kind of tension here.
Oh, don't give me no sass.
Do you two need
You
a
know I
moment?
will.
I mean, if you both need a quickie, we can wait. It's about 20 minutes.
Hey, what?
25.
What's a quickie?
Ask Chastity.
Miss Chastity?
It's because I
Miss
fucked him.
Chastity?
It's because I fucked him, she says, walking by. And he came quickly.
Oh my goodness.
She says, just matter-of-factly walking by.
Did the air just get colder all of a sudden?
I approach Shark, and I put a hand on his arm in a supporting fashion. I say, "Well,
Your pity.
as the when I got my pistol badge, one of the things that I was told was that, you know, the sign of someone that is a quick shot is actually a good sign of survivability, because you're gonna make the species go on. So that you got that going for you."
And we're digging real deep for those compliments on this situation.
Wish that he had
Jeez,
dug
I'm
deep, she
glad.
says. Wish that he had dug deep, she says, walking the
Okay,
past to
we
the other
get it.
direction
You-
now.
Okay, we.
This explains why they did it so many times in the same
That's.
night.
Wait, hold on. That just yells out, "Okay, we get it. You two banged, and it wasn't that good, probably. We get it."
You're fucking roasting Shark for no reason here.
Thatch yells that and it echoes across the entirety of the camp.
Dead silence.
Smacks him in the back of the head.
Wow, Captain Shark, you really need to get your crew under command. They're so unruly.
Well,
Just rubs his temple in annoyance.
It's okay to be a quick shot, Mr. Shark. It's an evolutionary advantage.
come on,
Like
to
that.
even stay with a straight face.
I mean, it's just the fact of this 13-year-old giving you.
So then,
I don't think I've ever taken away a hero point in any of my campaigns before, but this is a pretty good argument to do so.
Why? I don't deserve it.
Not you. Him.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for being roasted.
Yeah, he's just been roasted by, I think, just about every member of the campaign at this point.
No. Oh, should we get Chastity over here so she can tell us more about what happened, or that's where they separated?
Yes, we should. Chastity, Braca, to here.
Both of them ignore you. Chastity's checking her gear and equipment, and Braca is just leaned up against, some of the wooden constructions that Daggerfoot has made. Braca just stares at you. It's very clear he heard you, and he's making direct, unblinking eye contact with you. Cudgel at his hip. Kanabo at his hip. The first mate, Chastity, however, though, has her back to you and is completely ignoring you as she looks through her pack.
Mirta walks over and goes,
Sure, it's gonna.
"Hey, Chastity.
Ah, yes, Myrta. How can I help you?
The idiot would like to create a search party to find flies by night."
That's good then. You guys should get on that. Brock and I are going to stay here and tend to our wounds.
All right. We're also going to see if we can find some supplies to create more medical supplies and stuff like that.
That'd be smart. Then we wouldn't have to rely on Dr. Liardon as much. He could take
Correct.
a long, well-deserved rest.
Oh, Jesus.
I like Valentin laughing because everything she says is so sinister.
The only thing I would like to be sure of is you found this creature near the open field, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Came at us from the west, I think.
Is
Left
she
side.
sure? Is she sure what she saw? It
Yeah.
sounded a lot like just a folk legend.
Of course I'm sure, she calls out, proving that she could have heard you the entire time, Shirk.
I just want to be sure. Left meaning west.
I said to the west, yes.
Okay, I misheard you. Okay.
It was a
I
player
mean,
who
the
then
jungle-
immediately corrected saying left, even though there's no, maybe,
Not Weast?
not west.
Oh, we said that too,
Valentin, this is a bit of a story. Valentin and I once had a player in one of my games. It was a very long time ago, and Valentin, they got confused between left and right, so Valentin made the Weast joke, and they yelled at him. They were furious that he would dare make fun of the fact that they didn't know left from right. They were pissed. Like they what did they say to you, Valentin?
I don't want to recall,
Oh.
and I don't think it's the time.
All right, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Either way,
Looks like a,
Chastity doesn't seem like she wants to come with you. As Myrta's dealing with him, Shirk, you feel someone tap you on the shoulder.
Yes.
It's Dr. Liardon, and he hands you a bundle of herbs.
Thank you, Doctor.
For your problem, and he taps the side of his nose.
damn.
Damn! Oh my god, even Dr. Liardon's getting on to me.
What is that?
I was just going
But-
after him.
Yeah.
Captain's surrounded by enemies.
Wait. Okay, I gotta work on something for a moment. You guys keep on interacting.
But
Wait, what's on the side of his nose?
He just taps the side of his nose and says, for your problem.
wink.
He then winks, yeah. Do you ask him to clarify?
I'm sorry, I am a little slow. If you could clarify that.
Your issues with
Oh
vigor and stamina.
no! Oh no!
Before engaging in
You just-
recreational activity, you should consume this bundle. But if your
gave you
stamina
Viagra.
lasts any longer than 6 hours, please come and see me.
I will. Thank you.
I brewed it extra potent for you, Captain.
I mean, you can't say the man doesn't care.
I can't say that. Indeed, yeah. Thank you. That's actually a lot more than what the rest have done for me.
And he hands you a small
I'm not
card.
touching your junk.
He hands you a small card.
Well, card. What does it read?
It just has 3 letters on it that look like an acronym: MPA, and then the tagline, "Size isn't everything," as well as a
Oh no, I know what that stands for.
as well as a day and time that meetings are held, apparently,
Oh my god!
and the island that they're held on.
So Shirk is gonna slide that into his pocket.
I put it in table.
Gives him like a subtle nod.
So, it looks like it'll take us a half a day to get back to this grove you have marked out here.
Yes.
So, full day's travel to and from.
Umirta does return to the group and communicates the wishes of Chastity and Braca to stay behind.
Well, that's unfortunate. They'd be best to give us direction and help us track.
Oh my god.
London put that in memes. So more people see
I
it.
see it! I see it! Yarn. Okay, I just lean over like Shirk and I just go, you do know that they probably want to stay behind to kill the doctor, right?
Where did you get that?
Or is... Oh, I don't know. It seemed like you and Chastity are on the rocks right now because, a certain doctor is still alive.
Oh, we are certainly not, she says, walking by.
Where did you even get that thought from?
Let's see, the argument yesterday, her assistance on stay behind with Big Man over there, with Bracken.
River said that you guys could tell that we were arguing, but you guys didn't hear the details of the argument.
Oh, okay, no.
Yeah, so
The only one who has an inkling of it would be Mirta.
Unless
And Mirta has not communicated that.
yeah.
Except for by except for
So-
the random stabs that she's done at Shirk.
So basically, Thatch went, "Oh, I know your relationship is on the rocks because of your small dick."
Basically, yeah.
Well then.
Jesus, Warlock, I'm sorry, I didn't
Can
mean
we
to be mean to you again, but, like, you just set me up too good for all of these.
Story of my life.
I put a hand on Shirk's shoulder and just go, if you need, I can improve your reputation by becoming you, but, larger.
Oh my god, I'm you but better.
I can be you.
I'm average.
They just keep on coming.
By
I
the
can
way,
be you, but big.
I'll remind you, you actually rolled decent on your expertise checks. Yes, I saw the fuck roll.
remember.
So
Well, I
you did a
remember.
pretty good job, Shirk, but this is just slander.
Slander.
Victor pats the captain's other shoulder and goes, "It's okay. Acceptance is the first step, my friend."
I didn't even finish quickly. That was just a straight
Look
up
at-
lie.
Look at memes again. Look at memes again.
As
Yeah, I'm
as
watching.
everyone's touching different limbs of Shirk, I will then put a hand onto his hip and I just say, "Well, the good news is that Chastity and Leona seems to be rallying together now. Now that they have they both have a common reason to make fun of you, Captain."
It's all come full circle now.
Captain's job is to unite the crew.
In hatred towards the captain.
So, then,
But
where should we get going then?
And I want to talk to the doctor and the boatswains first.
Don't you love it when a small penis brings us all together?
Fucking hell.
We were moving on.
That's what she said.
So, the captain wants to talk to Liarden and the boatswain?
Boatswain.
Boatswain.
Yeah, sure.
Dr. Liarden, Master Daggerfoot. Seems we ran into a slight issue of disobedience, which is not exactly.
Oh, disobedience. You mean
Yeah.
that you siding with that she-bitch has backfired on you, Captain? What a
Oh my
surprise.
God.
Now, only if you didn't alienate every single member of your crew. You might be able to
I
find
did-
some support right now.
I just got here.
I didn't side with her. We just got off to a rocky start.
Didn't
Yeah.
sound like that.
That being said, I would have liked to take the boatswain. I would like to take Daggerfoot with me into the jungle, but I don't want to leave you alone without any protection. That being
Oh,
said,
now I wonder if the captain hadn't exasperated the issues between us, if I wouldn't need protection. If only the captain had listened when advised on the correct course of action. You want my help again, Captain?
I don't want to leave you alone without protection. I was thinking, what if we took the boatswain and you into the jungle? But you can say no to this because we've both seen how fearsome the jungle is.
I
I
say
don't
no
want to
this
lose you.
because you have no authority.
Pardon?
I'm sorry, I thought I was quite clear, but I must have stuttered at some point. I could choose to say no to this because you have no authority. And Liarden looks to the rest of you. Are any of you going to back him up?
I'd like
I
to
will-
reiterate, I just got here.
So he's not. What about
I'm
you,
just
child?
a kid.
He hands you another lolly, sweet Vincent. What about you? He looks to Myrta and Thatch.
I am interested in finding flies by night. That is where my interest lies at the moment.
And then he looks to Thatch.
Well, if I'm being honest right now, Shirk isn't really keeping the group together if half of the crew hates him and the other half would much rather make fun of his, predicament.
Also, I think it's the one thing uniting the crew.
He said dick.
This,
And so Liarden stares at you, Shirk. I don't think it's my safety we should be worried about.
Oh, damn. Deep cut.
Victor leans over to Myrta. Does Shirk always have a bad day like this?
Shark's bad day.
Since the beginning. Since the beginning.
But
damn.
I'm not going to say no to you. I'm going to come with you. For my own reasons.
Fine. It's beneficial to me anyways.
Don't think
So,
that this is a measure of my support, Shirk. No one's on your side right now. You stand alone. You put the crosshairs on yourself and then refused to listen to me. As far as I'm concerned, you're being put in your place.
Let's get going.
Yes, let's. Dr. Liarden picks his already packed bag Meaning you suddenly infer he was intending on coming with you whether you wanted him or not. Daggerfoot will be staying behind.
Rest in pieces, Daggerfoot. We'll remember you.
For what reason, if I
For
may
now,
ask?
we'll see what happens.
One, Daggerfoot is a exceptionally skilled combatant. I'm not worried about his safety should that she-bitch make a move against him. Secondly, we still need someone to build more shelters as well as a water filtration device. Don't we, Captain? Don't worry, though. I've already taken the liberty of asking him to accomplish these tasks while we're out. You don't have any need to give ineffectual orders.
Jesus Christ.
Can we
Fine.
focus the
You know,
task
I know there's no vicious mockery in this game, but fuck.
But this lollipop is starting to taste really sour for some reason.
Gentlemen,
I
can
cared.
we,
I just feel like I just want to kill everybody.
Protection always. Hey, Panda. Yeah.
Gentlemen, can we please just focus on the task at hand at the moment? We kind of do have a missing individual.
Oh, yes, I'm so eager to find them, Dr. Liardon says, shouldering his pack.
I think we're getting going now, River. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
think we're all
guys
ready
get.
to go.
Yeah, you guys get going. As a note, too, someone can roll me a sense motive right now.
Yeah, sure.
What was that? Sense motive?
Yep.
Yep.
Primarily Shirk.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry,
okay.
ignore that.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Yes.
I can't believe no one's asked this beforehand, but your journal, what does it actually look like?
Oh, it is a black leather-bound book with my name written in gold elvish on the inside. The ink
Thank you.
is waterproof, so it should be fine. Shirk, if he had any fear that you might assassinate him before, and so he was sticking around Daggerfoot, that's entirely gone now. He has no fear that he could travel with you all entirely unarmed, and you wouldn't make a single move against him.
Huh.
That's a boon of itself.
Liardon realized he was the alpha male in our
Yeah,
group.
it basically means that he assumes that Shirk is whipped.
Ooh.
Oh, and Murta, he gestures
Yep.
for you to come over.
I walk over.
You're injured. And he begins sewing you up.
Oh my god, is this a
Surprise?
face turn?
But
Is this a face turn of Dr. Liardon?
No, hold on, I
I-
think he's.
I let him do it.
When,
Surprised, but yeah.
when he's finished, he looks at you and he says quite blatantly, I'm not as silver-tongued as the rest here, and I'm very blunt and direct in my words. I think we all know what this is leading to, either a mutiny or me being attacked. I hope that you'll remember at the end of things who's capable of patching you up. I don't need to pretend to like you, you don't need to pretend to like me. I can keep you alive, you can keep me alive.
Oh, he's
Oh.
a tweener.
This is something for you to note. I haven't expressed any true dislike of you yet. You are very useful in a survival situation.
Good, and I would
Is-
like to keep being useful, and I would like you to continue being useful as well. Anyways, he heals you a total of 33 hit points.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn, all the way.
I
Yes,
thank
so-
him.
He doesn't say you're welcome, but just turns and marches away from you. It's clear he's still, an asshole, and he doesn't like you, and he thinks he's better than you.
But the thing is, Mirta doesn't care. Mirta's the one person who doesn't care if someone thinks they're above or below them. So it's fine.
So Muta's eyes just like, yeah, he may hate me, but whatever.
At some
Thatch,
Go
he
ahead.
flips you the finger while walking by you.
Like he may think he's above all of us, but hey, at least he doesn't flip me off when walking by. And also, he had a conversation with me without a single insult.
He just flipped me off.
Yeah, Thatch caught the stray for literally no reason. Thatch minding his own business. Liardin, I just want to remind you I hate you.
The feeling is mutual.
Wait,
as well,
you're
Leon.
hated. I'm only disliked.
as we're
And I'm universally loved by everyone.
Alright, guys. You guys are getting underway. I need you to go to the party sheet and decide your marching order, and then your exploration actions. Remember, certain actions will half your speed, making it longer to clear through hexes. If you are taking the special mapping action, which none of you can do because I don't believe anyone's familiar with navigation tools, I'm going to say that is what Joe is doing. Meaning you are already traveling at half speed unless you tell me, the DM, that you do not want him doing that. Mapping an area out does earn you a little bit of experience. Everyone should currently be at exactly 1,000 EXP.
Oh, nice.
At level 3, right?
No, at level 2.
How dare you?
Every level in Pathfinder is 1,000 experience.
Give our level back, bitch.
Alright. Whose token would you like? You know, we'll use Shirk's for now, because he is still technically the leader until the inevitable mutiny.
Fuck.
God damn.
Lots of you can somehow.
when Vincent stabs in the back, it goes for the watch.
Shirk, you do not need a sense motive to realize your entire power base has entirely flipped around on you. You are going to need to do something, and do something quick. Your life is in danger. Very clearly, currently. You did just get basically told no PC is willing to support you if someone made a bid on your life.
That's not true. Vincent is supportive of everyone.
That is true, yes.
I'm going to stab him, and then I'm going to heal him. Stabbing him because the other party members wants it, and then heal him because that's what Jack
will
wants.
remind you, because it has been a bit since this information was revealed, do remember, Flies by Night is a pure mercenary. They are not affiliated with Chastity, although they hang out with Chastity a lot. They are not as close as Chastity and Braca are. Meaning, finding Flies by Night could change the power balance enough that at least you don't get murdered in your sleep tomorrow night.
As Chastity said, she's a mercenary. As long as she has gold, she'll fall in line.
Yeah, the only problem is finding gold. But thankfully, you seem to know a singular child who's accumulating a lot.
I wonder who that is, huh?
I'm fine.
All right.
Victor, you need to put
travel
yourself in
music
the formation.
Oh, I'm sorry. How do I do that?
I don't know, honestly.
Give me a minute.
Drag
I'll
and
put you
drop
in the
yourself?
Yeah, I don't know if he can do that, but I can. There. Now you can move yourself around the formation. Dr.
Okay.
Liardin is walking in the middle where Vincent was. So, Vincent, I've moved you out
Oh,
of his
so
square.
he wants to be protected by the child. Got it.
Yes, he wishes to be protected by everybody.
Wait.
I clicked
Liardin-
this side.
Dr. Liardin does not bring a weapon as far as you can see.
I cling to Dr. Liardin, and I along the way I'm going to ask him everything about like plants and medicine and shit like that. I'm a really excited child.
Yeah,
Just
he
looking for
apologize.
approval.
Where
does
am I
his
moving
best to teach
myself?
you. Anywhere you want to be in the marching order.
No. I mean, like, where do I find this marching order?
Oh, the party sheet. So in the top right,
Yeah,
underneath
you see-
the tool tab, you
Yeah.
can see 3 dudes hanging out beside the 2 crossed swords.
Yeah, I got that open.
Okay,
Yeah,
and then
you
in the
click
middle,
on
there's a
order.
button that says order.
Order. Okay, thank you.
And then the formation is there's an arrow at the top which signifies which order we're walking in.
The target is where Liarden is.
I'll. Oh, okay. I guess I'll.
You can ask the others
Can I
to
move-
move as well.
Can I move where Joe is?
Yeah, I can move Joe.
As at some point, Victor wants to try talking to Dr. Liarden.
Oh, Joe's dead.
I just took him off because he's going to be with you, but not with you.
That's right.
Right. He's gonna be at the tail end, regardless, when we play next time if we don't finish whenever we finish.
Oh, fuck's sakes!
And
I
it's
just
only like
realized
an
what
hour, I
MPA
think.
means.
Oh
Did it take
my
you that
God.
long?
Oh
Yes,
my
it took me that long to realize it meant Micropenis Anonymous.
It just hits him in the middle of the hike up.
Yeah, as you're stepping up, you suddenly realize it did in fact mean Micropenis Anonymous.
Fuck!
You didn't even need to know the specific. You just knew that everyone was making fun of your dick.
I'm getting forced to a lot of hydrates right now, I see.
That's a cheers to him figuring it out finally.
So
Cheers!
And as for exploration activities, do I just roll that now then?
So some exploration activities you don't actually roll. Remember, I highly recommend using Archives of Nethys for all of the rules that you need for Pathfinder. This is a database that, unlike D&D, remember how we used to use the D&D Wikidot? Paizo itself uploads everything to Nethys for free. So if you type in exploration, and this is not just for you, this is for everyone, Eldritch, exploration actions are complex. We haven't done much of them so far. And before we get doing the actual actions, so I'm going to go over the actions first, and then I'm going to audit everybody's carrying capacities again, just to make sure that you've left everything at the camp behind, what you want to be left behind, and that you're carrying with you everything that you need to get carried with you. Okay?
Okay.
So first off, some of the exploration activities that you can do are things like avoid notice, defend, detect magic, follow the expert, hustle, investigate, repeat a spell, scout, scourge. You can also do a lot of other stuff that you are just things that you're like, oh, hey, I want to do X, Y, Z, and I'll come up with how it works mechanically itself.
By the way,
If Joe is mapping, you guys will need to spend double the time in each hex, and that includes the first hex that you're at. Meaning that it is a half a day to leave this hex, and then a half a day to leave this hex. Okay?
Okay.
That will cause you to move at half speed while he's mapping.
Yep.
If you guys do things that would cut your speed in half, it will not stack and keep reducing the time, because the way travel works is you move as fast as your slowest party member. Not that multiple slow party members infinitely stacked until you're moving like a snail.
Okay.
A reminder that all of the exploration activities are under the activities tab on your character sheet, and you can just click the box next to them. It'll bring up an explanation of each and every one, and it tells you whether or not you have to roll.
Yeah. I have archives and that's up every session. I'm reading this stuff right now.
reminder that we also cannot hustle because Vincent has a 0 in Constitution.
And you have someone exploring, so you couldn't even do that in the first place.
I'm just a child. I can't hustle. Oog, oog, oog,
Alright, so
Ooh, baba.
everybody has a general understanding at this point of oops. exploration activities and what they can do, right? Some of them do not require rolling, so please make sure to look and check.
Okay.
I also want to point out we could hustle for 10 minutes, because it's a minimum of 10 minutes. I just want to point that out, but we're not going to do it.
It would be almost pointless in this kind of setting.
Exactly, I agree. If I wanted to be on the lookout for the plants that Dr. Liarden wants, would that be an investigate?
It would be a investigate, yes, and you'd be rolling lore nature.
Got it.
So recall knowledge nature. And as a note, it would be halving speed, and you wouldn't be spotting any other threats, okay?
Right, yeah. And that makes sense, because I am just looking for the plants.
Alright,
But
Mirta,
that's what I would like to do.
you're leaving the fortress plate and the splint mail at camp, correct?
Correct.
Okay, you're wearing hide. Just checking what else you've got on you. Equip the holy water, just this way it's in your actions.
Okay.
Do note, it is an action to take something out of a backpack. Actually, sorry, it is 2 actions to take something out of a backpack. It is 1 action to take it out of a belt pouch or something nearby. Meaning you might want to craft or invest in a bandolier for potions at some point, guys.
Okay.
I will also remind you, Mierta, you do have that brown bottle that what's inside hasn't been identified yet, and you could toss that over to Victor to identify while you are exploring. Victor, that will mean that you won't be able to do whatever you wanted to, though. It looks... Do you have 2 backpacks, Mierta?
Yeah, I did.
Sorry, you might hear 8-Bit meowing. She's very happy. She got her favorite food, and she wants to get daddy love and cuddles and attention right now. Are you happy you got your food? You are? What's your favorite part of the food? Did you eat lots? Yeah, you did? Wow.
I mean, I'm still peckish.
You didn't like the last food? 8-Bit, I asked a question. Did you like the last food? Good girl. She didn't.
But I mean, I could, if you want me to look at something, I can take a look at it.
So, Murder, your inventory looks fine to me. Shirk?
Got it.
Alright, Shirk, you gotta make sure to unequip your dignity. That's long gone.
Fuck you.
It's okay.
You
It didn't weigh anything anyway.
River, you're the one that's saying why are you so mean to Warlock lately? But you keep coming back to it, man.
You're keeping 50 bullets
Eldritch,
in your
Eldritch.
boots. You're keeping... I asked if you're keeping your ammunition in your boots, right, Shirk?
Yes.
It will be 2
But
actions to withdraw it from your boots.
You did establish it like 2 sessions ago that he can hold it in his hands in combat or whatever.
Yeah, I did, and I still have that as well. Just note on it, like, the first thing to grab, because, like, it's still, you're not keeping your hands all the times, right?
The flintlocks?
The ammunition.
Oh, he's keeping at least like 4 bullets, 2 in each finger.
Okay.
2 in each finger.
Sure. Alright, make sure you equip your satisfying sangria, same reason as the other that I gave. And also, show me where it is on your body, please.
That's right, I'll try to figure that out.
Eldritch, you used to be in the position that Warlock's in, where you would be bullied every session, so you should be happy that someone else is being bullied for once.
I kind of want to take the heat at this point. God damn.
Yeah, I think Warlock's getting it way worse than you ever did.
I know.
Literally, I still tell the story to this day about the time that he uttered the phrase, I might be a little bitch, but at least I can handle a room full of men.
I know, but my manhood was never in question, at least.
I mean, if anything, it's International Women's Day. Your manhood should be in question.
But
Stuff looks good, Victor. Victor, the way that backpacks work for encumbrance, because I don't know if I've been over this with you, is that the first 2 pounds of stuff in your backpack.
Okay.
So the first 2 bulk counts as 0. And your backpack
Okay,
can
so-
hold up to 4 bulk worth of items.
Okay. So I'm just 2 bulk, technically lighter, as long as I have my backpack.
Yes, and you need to also. I don't know where your chain shirt is, so make sure to put it as worn. I
Yep,
don't
it
know
is.
where your fine clothing is, so put it as worn. I don't know
It
where your
is.
compass is. I don't know where your daggers are. Put those all with the location, because in Pathfinder, location of where you're drawing something changes the number of actions it takes to access it.
Okay, where do I... Oh, okay, I see.
Yep.
Gotcha.
It'll also rearrange it in your sheet too. So if you have a bunch of stuff in a belt pouch, it will all be underneath belt pouch, especially if you make belt pouch as an item. So you should see, for instance, that everything tagged backpack is under your backpack, breaking the normal alphabetical order.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yep, so now for your compass, if you made an item titled belt pouch, it would appear underneath where belt pouch is. It's really great to organize your crap.
I will do that right now.
What are you mowing about? What? You meow. I cleaned out your poops? I did, yeah. You got fresh water? You did, yeah. I gave you your food that you like? I did, yeah. Sorry, 8-Bit likes to talk, so she's answering me every question I ask. Alright.
That's fine.
Lastly is Vincent's sheet, which I'm pretty sure will be correct. Valent and I rarely have problems with. Yep, no problems. Valentin, you've gotten your, obviously, your total bulk is not what your sheet says it is, because you've got stuff in your bag. Are you leaving anything back in camp?
No. I'm at exactly 5 right now, so...
No, you're at 4 bulk. Your
Yes,
backpack
4
is
is what I meant.
1.7
Yes.
bulk.
Yeah, I can't do math. 4 is what I meant.
That's okay, I know you can't.
I can still put in 0.3 bulk into my backpack to lose out.
I'll also remind you don't know what the waffles do yet or anything.
I know.
Okay, with...
I keep that in my belt. I'm not keeping the belt. I'm gonna put that in my backpack.
Okay, that's now 1.8 bulk less than it is.
Yes.
So make sure to update.
Yes.
Okay, that's everything, guys. Now, in the first hex, because you never actually explored the totality of this beach that you're on. So this is the first hex. What are you doing here? It's going to take a half a day's travel to get through. 8-Bit, what the fuck are you doing? What?
I say we just go through it and try to make our way to the clearing.
Mirda,
So-
exploration action for first one, or are you guys... was what you're saying, Shirk, is that you do not want him mapping in this hex?
Mapping will take us half days of travel, correct?
Mapping would
So you
do
wanna-
half days instead of a quarter days through this hex, yes.
Maybe we want to hurry to the clearing.
I think
And
that's
then
what I was
we'll map
thinking.
we'll map on our way back.
Might be short on time there. Well, I say let's just make our way to the clearing as soon as possible. So no mapping, at least not for this trip.
Okay, so if anyone takes a half-speed action, you will be now slowing the party. Myrta,
Scouting.
that is a half-speed action. You do not need to roll, so this would now take a half-day travel through here.
Wait, let me double check. I believe searching did that.
Scouting does.
No, it is scouting does too. Okay.
Yep.
Both things I wanted to do both take time. Then
Sorry,
there is-
Valentin, it is a search instead of an investigate, by the way,
Okay.
that you would be doing.
Right. I think investigating is what we want one of us to do to try to find signs of flies by night.
That is exactly what you'd be doing when you get to his last known location. Sorry, her last known location.
All right. then for the moment, there is nothing in particular I want to do. I don't have a shield, so I can't do defend.
Wow, we're hearing flies by
I'm gonna
night
check
there
on
in the
8-Bit's
background.
food bowl. She's been really happy about her new food. She may have eaten it all and is now panicking because she's back down to the food she doesn't like.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna check. Come on. Oof,
All
my
right,
legs.
I
Feel
believe
free to
I'm just-
talk. Why don't you guys all talk in character about what you could be doing on this? That way, everyone comes up with a plan as a team.
I actually agree with Captain Shirk that we should probably hurry along to the hex where Flies by Night went missing. So maybe we try to do our best to just stay safe along the way.
We could also search for any signs of her.
We should investigate once we get to the clearing.
Or at the very least, maybe she'll have maybe she'll have something for people to like pick up on her trail.
Exactly, that's why we should search at her last known location.
Yeah, but like maybe she put something outside. Maybe she threw something outside the hex we're going to.
In the world of
But-
maybes, there's a lot of maybes.
You don't
I
know
think
that up there.
we should probably just try to move at normal speed and only
Yeah.
do things that don't reduce our speed, and then yeah, there's not a lot of things that you can do at normal speed.
Exactly. That's the biggest issue.
Take necessary actions at necessary times. Right now, what's necessary is going to the clearing.
Let's just
Can
go
we agree upon that?
fast to. Let's not do any rolls for the first bit then. We've been through here before. We'll probably be fine.
Do any rolls?
Well, there's no rolls.
What do
or
you mean? You said that one in Vincent's voice, that's why.
any rolls, as in my role of a scout.
So I will remind you,
Ah.
any hex that has not been explored is considered a dangerous hex. There is a chance of a random encounter. Granted, there would also be a random encounter chance while you're exploring. So it's these areas are not. Oh, they're safe. We'll probably be fine.
Okay, fine. But again, I think we still need to move fairly quick to get to our... Because we only need to move through 2 hexes, right? Well, technically 1, and then we end up in our end location.
Yeah, that's about it.
So let's hustle for 10 minutes and then we move normal speed.
And hustle is a roll action, right? Or no? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see.
Is everyone okay with that?
I'm fine.
Find a
Let
broad
us,
movement.
let us go and try and find this man.
It's actually
Okay,
a
we
lady.
Lady? Oh,
we
well,
hustle for
apologize.
10 minutes and then
Won't have an impact. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, but we still do it. We hustle for 10 minutes and then move normally. And we'll do our exploration things on the way back.
As you guys are just getting off the beach, you're heading further inland. I've described this area before. The jungle tastes hot and uncomfortable and sweaty. Those of you with a passive perception of...
Is the passive
only,
perception...
none of you will notice this then.
I didn't know there was a passive perception in Pathfinder. Is
There
it
sort
just
of
10
is. There
plus
also
your-
isn't.
Is it just your 10 plus your like perception?
That's how I'm doing it. Yes.
Okay.
A strange mass of scales and flesh lays to the side of the path ahead of you.
I don't suppose this would be the same beast you all fought.
Does it
Who?
appear to be like breathing?
I can send you a picture of what it is.
Oh,
I'm just trying to see if I'm hoping the title won't be there. Give me a second. They've changed how the UI works.
We could all just close your eyes and then you can cover it up if you need to.
Give me a sec. Why would they change this feature? That's annoying. I think I can do it if I do this.
okay.
What is that?
All in favor of walking around that thing?
God damn, I could have spent 10 minutes drawing, writing, or inscribing, covering my missive surface with text, images,
Okay.
or embossing.
So hopefully you don't see the title on this picture.
Oh, well,
We do.
we do. But,
Please disregard it
I'll
then.
close my eye.
But it looks kind of like that. It is a bunch of just stuff that looks melted together. Grotesque pieces of carcasses of fish and animals.
These seem to be writhing or moving.
It's just a
It's just
lump
still.
of a mess on the side of the path.
Ugh.
Could I make a nature check on it?
Yes.
And I would like to do an esoteric lore check.
Go ahead.
Okay.
As a reminder, I have dubious knowledge as well.
Yep. Victor, this looks like some horrible alchemical abomination and mistake. Brought about by something trying to fuse creatures together, it looks like. You're able to recognize some of the melted together creatures. It looks like a bat, a newt, a frog, a snake, and a shark, a barracuda, and an eel. All quite literally
A human, a dog, it goes Edo, Guardo.
melted
Oh.
together. Whoever tried to do this made a awful mutated mistake. The creature is alive and likely has a negative to its intelligence massively. The creatures are all now one together, basically. But you don't know much more than that.
No.
Vincent,
I'm gonna-
this is no naturally occurring creature. You are able to recognize the body parts of the creatures that I have mentioned.
So it's a merger of land, air, and sea creatures? Because I think you said bat, right?
I did say bat.
Okay.
It
So we know that there's foul
reeks.
play at hand.
It reeks of food that is simultaneously burned and spoiled.
Okay.
Victor's gonna hold up the group and so, whoa, wait a second. That thing is not natural. It's an aberration of some alchemical nature between various animals. Someone tried to make this thing and it looks like it's still alive, though it is probably very, well, I hate to say stupid, but when you mix so many minds together, it is not likely that thing has much of a mind if it did before.
You can see it's also giving off some horrible, strange, steamy smoke.
Can we avoid it?
It's directly in your path. You would need to slow your speed to avoid it. Thank you for the tribute has been paid, Luminous. And yes, my kitty meows. Hello, Yelena. Thank you for coming.
We'd be going slower, but it's possible. But I'm not sure how much time you want to take. I don't know what it can do, but that is a horrible abomination.
Can we just fight it?
We could, but we risk injury upon ourselves, and we don't know anything much more about it.
Would I know, like, the power level of this creature?
No.
Okay.
It's up to you all.
What do you think, Dr. Liarden?
He's looking at it disgustedly. This is why those of low intelligence should be culled upon birth. Look at this mistake.
That sounds kind of eugenics.
Yes, exactly, he says, looking to you, Thatch.
Even when we're not even talking about him, he's still catching strays.
But,
he looks at it disgustedly. The creature, you could observe for a little bit if you wanted to find more about it. I wouldn't say that spending 10 minutes watching it from stealth would be slowing you down as much as going around it would be.
Sure.
All right, I would need who's going to do it, a sneak to get close enough to watch it, and then a investigation check.
I'll do it! This sounds like the perfect plan to get a rescue mission going. I'll do it.
Please and thank you.
Unless the captain objects.
Oh,
Yarden does not object.
I have a +3 stealth, so I think you have a higher stealth, so you should do.
I definitely have a higher investigation, so.
No objection.
Yeah, go for it. Oh.
Ooh! Wait. Oh my god, it's nearly cocked.
Remember, that is a sneak check, which is a secret check. You can find it in activities.
Oh, right.
I'm going to... No, you're fine. You don't need to roll it again. I'm going to take it. Just pretend you didn't see it.
Wow, I wonder what roll Vincent did.
He probably got a nat 1.
Yeah, probably that one.
So you need to know how close you're coming to it.
How big was it, did you say?
It is the size, that is a good question, of a small creature. So it is smaller than you are. Size of a dog, basically.
I'll get within 10 feet.
Okay.
And then...
As you... No need to roll anything else. As you get within 60 feet of it, remember this creature doesn't look like it has any actual eyes or anything. It begins to vibrate and kind of slurps itself into a kind of upright position, and now it's squirming across the ground towards you.
Whenever I get within 60 feet?
Yes.
The moment that it starts moving towards me, I don't get closer.
Sure, you immediately back up from it, and with your sneak, you do your best to try to keep as far away from it as possible. It eventually loses your position.
So it's got like blind sense or something.
Some way of telling that you were there. Maybe it just rolled really good on its perception originally. But either way, you did manage to lose it with your stealth roll.
It's not really big, right?
Nope.
It's a small creature. Maybe we just all gang up on it and then we can just move on with our lives.
Do you return to the party
Maybe-
to tell them that, or are you going to watch it now?
Yeah, I'll watch it from here.
I need investigation, so a perception, please.
That also in activities.
Yes.
There it is. Okay.
Is there no dice beside it?
Recall knowledge action while investigate. Okay, so I do a recall.
Ignore the combat sounds and music. I just wanted to play the weird sounds it makes.
Recall knowledge of nature.
For what?
It says investigate. When I read it, it said recall knowledge.
In this case, it'll be a perception.
Okay. Oh, whoops. No, ignore that one. I'm gonna put it in the dice tower.
I will. You watch as this creature seems to kind of be minding its own business, not really doing anything apart from just sitting there, until you see in a nearby tree a bird lands, again within that 60-foot range. The creature begins slurping its way towards the tropical avian, and when it gets close, the bird gets a whiff of what the creature smells like clearly when it gets within 15 feet and that smoke is near it. Immediately, you watch as some of the creature's wings and feathers burst into flame. It throws up what appears to be a pile of berries that slither towards the mass of flesh and join it.
What the fuck?
The bird falls out of the tree, still partially on fire, landing on its back, clearly alive as it throws up more food that rolls its way and attaches itself to the weird flesh mound. The flesh mound, when it reaches the bird, extends out a bat wing and begins petting the bird, making strange cooing sounds at it. The bird twitches a few more times, seems to throw up portions of its insides, and then it kind of gets absorbed into the creature. You can roll me a sense motive.
What the fuck? What the fuck? No, there's so many strange things going on here.
Simulation.
So it's something about what I ate before. Have I eaten something that the creature is taking notice of? Sense motive.
Yes. At no point did the mass of flesh seem to have any malice or ill will. Everything that happened to the bird was being near it. In fact, it looks like the mass of animals that make up this mound of flesh seemed to pity the bird and being tried to comfort it as it died.
Wait, am I dying?
No, it looks like the mound of flesh wants to make friends. It's like a friendly dog, but its natural strangeness and scent clearly had some kind of magical effect on the bird when it became within 15 feet, which caused the food in the bird's gut to be thrown up and then to join this alchemical abomination.
But then he ate the bird. Fuck.
It didn't eat the bird
Okay.
intentionally. With your sense motive, you don't think it was intentional, but you would need a recall knowledge check now to figure out why the bird was consumed. Also, you now see the bird's features amongst the flesh, and the bird, like, makes a cawing sound.
Ugh, boy. Okay, recall knowledge of...
Whatever you think is appropriate. Alchemical or nature would be best.
Could I do a recall knowledge crafting?
Yes, that would be for
'Cause,
alchemy,
of-
yes. Yeah, recall knowledge
Yes, I
crafting
will do
includes
that.
alchemy. As far as I know. Jesus, almost a nat 20. That will still be a critical success. The creature, the bird died, and because it was dead, it became considered food. Not by the mass of flesh, but just by, you know, the law of it's a dead bird, therefore something could eat it. It looks like this alchemical concoction was not created to be a living creature, but instead some kind of superfood. The mass of flesh. It didn't have the best parts of the creatures remaining. For instance, the bat's ears are melted and just ruined. The newt's eyes have been plucked out, and you have a horrifying, awful realization. This wasn't created intentionally. When a witch or an alchemist collects, you know, Eye of Newt, Tongue of Frog, what happens to the rest of the creature? It stews at the bottom of the cauldron and became this. You're able to tell that it clearly did something with heat and fire, meaning that it has resistances to fire. It likely healed when it added the bird and the food into its body. It is clearly a cursed creature, so it will have bonuses against curses. And it looks like it would be immune to things such as poison, unconscious, anything with a visual tag, diseases, paralysis, and any instant death effects. It is part alchemical creature, part undead. But it classifies generally, if you had to give it a type, for undead. Coming near it, you're going to need to have a decent fortitude. And it looks like it's just leaves slippery grease everywhere it goes. You also suspect it might be capable of spewing fire.
Do I get the sense that we could maybe move past this quick enough?
Coming within 60 feet of it, it has a speed of 20 feet, you assume, and it only needs to be within 15 feet of someone for them to start getting affected by whatever the bird was hit by. Which, again, doesn't seem like a conscious thing it's doing. It's just part of the creature. That weird smoke and steam that's coming off of it.
Yum yum.
I'm so conflicted.
Oh, also the way it sensed you was not by things in your belly, but it probably has motion sense. So, vibration and air or water movement. Oh, and sorry, there is one last thing too, because this was a crit success. There will be some residue from the alchemical broth it was stewed in. If you were to kill this, you would be able to salvage a portion of it by squeezing its remain to get a liquid out that you could use to make an oil or potion, such as an oil of potency, nectar of purification, or a minor healing potion. It's gonna taste terrible because it's refuse, but it would still be effective.
Do I think we could take it on without little or very much trouble?
Depends on how you do so, and depends on the rolls, but it is at your challenge rating. Its creature level is 2. You also don't know if there's more in the area.
I relay the necessary information to Shark. It's not really hostile per se, but it will seek out living creatures, I think. I don't know if there's more in the area.
Question for the DM.
Yes.
If we move that half speed to avoid it, to go around it, would Joe be able to map out the area while
Yes.
we're avoiding it?
Yes. You can choose to avoid this encounter, and it would just mean that you're half speed, and then you guys could take your exploration actions as normal.
It is going to be dangerous to other creatures or other explorers going through the area, Captain.
It's definitely... Yeah. It's definitely going to keep trying to befriend wildlife near it, and that's probably going to, keep making them sick, as well as causing them to avoid the area, making hunting more difficult in this hex until it is dealt with.
And it will also get stronger with each assimilated creature, probably, Captain. It might be better to deal with it when it's weak. But I don't know, Captain.
How many of us have range options?
I have 3 javelins and that's it.
Victor would be the one that has range.
I think I have reach. Oh, I do have a crossbow as well, if someone wants to take that off of me.
Dutch, does your sword have ammo in it?
I haven't been able to get ammo.
He's gonna toss it. He's gonna... Shirka's gonna give him 5 bullets. Let me just...
Thanks. Alright, so I put 5 bullets in my ammo.
Yeah.
Put 5 bullets in your ammo.
I mean, 5 bullets on my ammo. You know what I mean.
Look, if we're gonna bully Shark the entire session, someone else needs to take the heat once in a while.
Yeah.
Well,
So
we'll
just
fight
missed
it
the
then,
house
but
work
try not to get near it.
I'd never
Last
really
game.
Alright.
And cap of the year
Okay, you
goes
just say the
to
truth.
River the Bard.
No, he's just speaking the truth. He's not bullying you, he's just saying the truth. It has been the rest of us bullying you really hard.
Yeah. It really isn't me. I make one off-comment
both Leon and Chastity were both definitely bullying him too.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway,
I don't remember that.
well, Captain, if
Captain.
you want to fight it, then we'll fight it.
Do we roll for initiative now?
You gonna fight it?
Yeah, we're gonna fight it.
Okay.
Make sure you're prepared to fight it. You have your javelins out, Murda?
Yeah.
We are going to take a short break, you guys, as I set up the map for this combat. Thank you guys so much for coming. Remember to support if you're enjoying tonight's stream. I got to take more shots when you support. And, yeah. We'll be back in a little bit. Valentin seems to have lost his head. No, his head's right there. All right, back in a bit, chat. Also, sorry for my energy levels today, chat and players. I am very EP. It's been a long day. Actually, I'm really sorry. I think we're about to end.
It's we're coming up
It
on
is
4 hours.
midnight. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
4
could
hours.
go for another hour because we did start an hour late, but I am pretty fucking tired.
Well,
So it's up to the players.
Valentin, how are you doing?
Valentin, I think that he stepped away when he heard that we were going to be on a break.
No. I'm fine. I took in.
Apo, next session will be a free drinking game because we didn't get much value out of tonight. Okay.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
I think my biggest concern is that Donnie called me Valentine. Where's the fucking E, mate?
Remember. All right. So, do we want to continue or not? I can go another hour. I am Eepy. I could also add another hour onto a future game.
Future game.
We're not getting to add an hour to a future game. We already have several games and we still need to add 30
So you
minutes
vote we
to.
continue, Valentin. Doddle votes that we end. Eldritch.
I'm fine with going another hour.
Warlock.
I got 3 hours left to sleep.
I don't know what that means.
I would
Wait,
kind of would like to go to sleep, but I feel
Oh,
I feel
So
like I didn't really have a
Apassier,
say
you're the
in
tie.
this.
You're the tie-breaking vote, Apassier.
All right. I was going to say we continue, but I think we should probably end.
Yeah, we should head if you need to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Be prepared next session to to end an hour later. But tonight we are going to wrap up, guys. Thank you so much for coming. We're going to raid another great content creator this wonderful evening. So make sure to say hi when we get in there, yell in River Raid, and also tell her, why the fuck am I not like in a prominent position on her head? Why is this Tato asshole? And tell me that
again.
tell her that I should be
Again.
there.
Jealous.
Okay.
River, you know I'm just
Jealous.
gonna give subs to get her.
She
in the
won't
doghouse,
put me
right?
in the fucking doghouse, you psychopath, and at least give me those subs.
You're
All right,
jealous.
guys. You all have a lovely evening. Sorry for the very shorter stream today. We started a little late with Fantasy Ground Upstates. Tomorrow we have Red Gauge going on, and if I can find time, I'm probably also going to stream more Zomboid because I want to play more of it, and I would feel bad playing it off stream as we've already lost like 5 members of the Leather Chest clan. All right. See you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.